All right. Here we go, y'all. PTG Toasty. Look at y'all. Y'all already ready, bro. I love it. They already lined up, Erica. They were ready. You know, the people that hit their notifications and were ready. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Sharing this thing out there, y'all. Let's get this thing rolling. All right, y'all. I'm sending this out there. What? Yeah. No, yeah. I was just halfway paying attention to you. I was trying to do this. Sharing this out there. Ray Moore, Lil Hype, what's up? Randall Offrach, John Melanson, Jude Saunier, Alex Day, Joseph Strickland, Colin Brunet, Deborah Cower, Terry Ducote, Dylan B, Thomas Lamat. Told myself I'm not going to be nervous. We already made it further than I thought. Let's see how this works out. Whatever works for you, brah. Whatever works for you. Y'all should help me share this out there, man. Share it on Twitter, retweet it, post it, hit the like button, all that stuff. What's he doing? Oh, geez. All right, who we got? Who we got hanging out now? Roll call. Everybody, let me know where you are in the world. If you got something in your cup, let me know what you're drinking. I've got coffee. Honest to goodness. It was a long weekend. I'm tired. What?
He won't hang up.
Why is he talking to your mom?
He called.
Oh.
Usually he swipes off as soon as somebody answers. He must have now. It's a long phone call, dude.
Buddy.
He's still there.
Oh yeah, we're just about to get underway. Getting rolling here.
What do you want to tell her? You just want to say bye, say good night?
All right, I think I've shared to all platforms. Now I just got to invite our cast of characters to come join. For anybody who wants to, no obligation. Trey Earl, Ray Moore, Joey Vincent, Joseph Strickland, John Melanson. Going to be another long night running on 4 hours sleep. Hey, bro, I'm with you. For whatever reason, I woke up 5 something. Oof. And Drew woke up at some point shortly thereafter.
Can we put this in the fridge, Matt, or
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
we're in 10 seconds? Oh.
You called it again? All right, y'all. So Mikhail Hilliard getting the start here in this ball game tonight.
Sorry. What are you trying to do? M for yeah. You watch me having videos?
All right. Who else could we invite here tonight?
Did you take his shoe to Albertsons, Matt? Yeah. It's in the car, I think.
Oh yeah, it's in my car. It's on the back seat of my car.
Well, you
All
keep
right.
calling her. It's in the back seat.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. So Mikhail Hilliard getting the start. Kind of like it. See if he can get you an inning or two. Quick hook, though, man. Hilliard has said he is more comfortable as a starting pitcher than coming out of the bullpen. He only threw 65 pitches the other night. Not a power arm anyway. It's really all about location of the breaking ball. So let's see. Raymore is Moose awake. I'm sure he is, and he's invited. Irfan Sayad, what's good? Muso coming on, or is he out eating pudding in his sleep? Don't know. Jay Sessions, Bruce Shales. Any new updates on the coaching search? Nah, man. And I was told over the week, actually, whenever regionals were starting, that it was going to go quiet for about 2 weeks while everybody's still playing. I tell you what, man, with Florida being out, and with Ole Miss moving on, everybody's got to show their cards really in the next couple of days, depending on what happens here. Like if LSU loses tonight, you'll know within 48 hours who the coach is. Because if it's O'Sullivan, they're going to hire him within 2 days. And if not, they're waiting on Bianco. Jed Meyer, what's up? Jason Jobs, Cali High. P-T-G. Manny Troncoso. Juan, what's up, bro? Connor O'Neill. Lindsey Raines. Chance Mercante. Kevin Dees. Joe Delmonico. All right, here we go. It's so sad, bro, how empty that is. I know somebody said they're at 50%. So Reggie Chapman today said they're at 50% capacity. The guy at the Oregon play-by-play guy who came on AFR. Fastball to start. Oregon guy who came on, the Oregon play-by-play guy who came on AFR. Hoot. All right. Hoot. It's a pleasure. Hoot, how long are you going to be able to hang out?
I'm watching the whole thing. I don't know if I'll be here. Yeah, I'm watching the whole thing. I don't know if I'll be here the whole time. I've got a sleeping wife in the other room, but am I loud enough talking like this?
Yeah, you're perfect. Drew's going to be sleeping on the couch 10 feet from me in 20 minutes.
Yeah, well.
You're fine. All right, Hoon, what do you think about Mikhail starting?
I think it's a 1 inning, huh?
1 or 2.
Well, Paul said that Mikhail told him he just feels more comfortable starting, and if he's going to pitch 1 inning, he might as well pitch the first one.
I agree. Completely. Said that on AFR Day. Hey, I'll give you all another little bit of scoop. From someone, let's call it very close to the program, Landon Marceau was begging for the baseball today. Begging.
I think he's going to give him an inning.
I agree. If this is going to be his,
so
by the way,
it's going to go too.
I agree. His Marceau's bullpen was supposed to be tomorrow. So I know, like I talked to Renato today on air, and he was saying, it might be today or yesterday. I know Marceau's bullpen was going to be tomorrow, but if he was going to throw 30 to 50 pitches in his bullpen, and I get it that those are less intense pitches than he'll throw in this game, could he give you an inning? I mean, I'm for it.
Well, we've already got Keith Law cranky today, so might as well keep it up.
What did Keith Law do?
He's not happy Nikhazy went out there for a few outs, and he's very unhappy with Kevin Kopps going out there for 7 innings he threw like 180 pitches this weekend.
That's a lot of pitches, bro. That is borderline reckless.
And they all spin.
Yeah. Okay. 2 up, 2 down. I'm for it. So Bianco in center. I didn't see I didn't even see the lineup.
Yeah, same type deal. Arnold in the 2-hole, playing second.
Beloso DH.
Beloso is the DH.
Where's he hitting? Let's see.
Middle.
Cruz, Arnold, Morgan, Dugas, Stody, Bianco, Beloso, Thompson, Milazzo. The only thing I hate about that is Milazzo in the 9-hole. I just don't like. If you're going to lead off Cruz, why is Milazzo in the 9-hole? Give me somebody. Put Thompson in the 9-hole. Give me somebody that can get on.
Who has a prayer.
Yes. What are you sipping, Hoon?
Some scotch.
Oh,
You see,
I held out till 9 p.m. So I figured I could have a nice drink at 9.
hell yeah, you can.
It's a midweek, but we're not gonna go nuts tonight. But we're gonna have a drink.
Hmm. LSU is
I
the
was
new
like over the last like 45 minutes, I've been like noticeably anxious and like nervous for this game.
Why?
I think it's just natural for this time, but usually I'm going out to the box and you get lost in the energy and you're at walk-ons or going in the stands or wherever.
Yeah.
Just sitting in my living room, sitting here waiting till 9 o'clock. It's just not a normal feeling.
Yeah, I agree. I guess I'm just so used to this because this is just how I've learned to watch games now.
Yeah, I'll never like it. I don't like watching games on TV.
Well, the last year and a half has probably been miserable for you.
Yeah.
Hey, did you know that that this could be Pulmonary's last game?
Is that right? Is he moving?
Well, I'm not sure if you knew that, but Clay Matvick mentioned that on the broadcast.
Thanks, Clay. I do. I like hearing Clay, and I like hearing who was on the Arkansas game just now.
I don't
Them
know.
and Tom Hart. I
I
like hearing them. It just makes me feel like we're in postseason baseball, which we are. But
don't like that.
I gotta tell you, Matt, I did not spend a lot of physical energy and emotion, but I was very much pulling for the Cornhuskers for the last 2.5 hours.
It's me.
You know what though, Hoont? My feeling on this Arkansas team all year, and I was talking to a couple of my buddies who cover Arkansas after LSU played them. I said, like, that team's gonna have a problem winning in Omaha because you don't have pitching. And it like they may be able to slug their way to a title, but oh boy. All right, take it. Hoont, are you on cable or are you on stream?
I'm on cable.
Okay, so I just want to make sure I wasn't ahead of you.
You're a little ahead, but I'm not terrified by it.
Hi, Daddy.
You're probably
was Burke
10
on the
seconds
Arkansas
ahead.
call? Was it Burke on the Arkansas call?
No, Chris Berg. No, it was. This is Mavic. That was. God, not Carter Blackburn, but I can't think of who it is. Not Tom Hart. I can't.
Wasn't Hart. Logan 2019. How do you feel about Hilliard starting? I like it. I mean, we talked about an AFR. I think Reggie Chapman broke the news on AFR when he was with us. I mean, Hilliard has said he's more comfortable starting, so that helps him, and he gets you pushed off from the dock. I think they got plenty enough pitching. And honestly, Hoont, I don't know how you feel about it offensively. From what I know about Oregon, I think they're out of pitching. Like
we're gonna have to score. There are some matchups like I really like Ty Floyd. I think Oregon is a terrible matchup for him. They're left-handed. They hit fastballs. They have power. I'm worried about when Floyd comes in. For the same reason I like Hilliard, just spinning, breaking balls off balance.
How's that different than when Fontenot goes in there?
Fontenot's got a better breaking ball. He's just a little bit better.
Ethan Powell only expect 2 from Hilliard. Look, I mean, he's at. Let me see. I think he only threw 12.
It was like 15 pitches. Yeah.
Let me get up the box.
Hilliard's got a jacket on, running down to the bullpen, so I don't think he's done.
Here, the other thing about Hilliard too is he's not a power pitcher, so I'm not really concerned like with his velocity tailing off and that impacting his ability to get guys out. Like he just has to throw his breaking ball for a strike.
Yeah.
So just throw the breaking ball over the plate, and you're okay. Who was the a-hole from Houston that had a rubber arm and threw 180 pitches against LSU in 2 games?
Yeah, he threw a lot. But by the same token, Jared Poche did that the next year.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, people are asking about attendance. Rally frog. Dude, I don't know if you're seeing the comments, but you missed this yesterday. So Coogan was on here yesterday and he was on his patio. And at the beginning of the game, at the beginning of the game, when I'm talking to him, I'm like, Coog, I think like you got like an audio source open or something like that. Cause I'm hearing some feedback. And he's like, no, those are frogs. And it just kept getting louder and louder and louder. And at one point it was like, pretty soon I'm gonna have a frog on my face. It was hilarious. Anyway, so they started saying rally frogs. And so that's if you're probably just looking at Zoom. You're not looking at YouTube, are you?
Yeah, I'm just looking at you.
Okay. So I would say if you're looking at the chat, you saw like there's a bajillion people putting frog emojis in the chat. Darren Pellegrin, what's up, man? Andrew P.
Their catcher's not playing.
Dude, I was gonna ask. I didn't see their starting lineup, so he's out.
So the Vegas betting on
They got
catchers combined hits today is 0.2.
Oh Jesus! So Olsen, the kid that's catching for them, there have only been 3 stolen base attempts against him all year, and he's 0 for 3 in throwing them out. So like, I mean, I don't know. That's a small sample size, obviously, but supposedly the other kid was a really good defensive catcher.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I can't sit here and break down Oregon for you, but that's the skinny.
Well, if Morgan or Cruz get on, they'll run. The rest of the team, not so much.
There he is, Scanlon. .2 pound the under. Tim Gotra, the power of scone after dark can only be used for purposes of good, never evil. Love it. Jay Bohr said, I love the hat, Matt. Thank you. That would be a Hudco roofing hat. So I would encourage anybody who needs a roof to please call Hudco Roofing. That's what broke it open. Look at the people in that park, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wow. Really looking forward to seeing the box like that again at some point, hopefully soon. Feels like it's been a minute.
It has been.
White goatee man is back. Yeah, so this is the thing that kind of
There's a crowd shot. There's nobody there.
I know. So Reggie Chapman said that boy said they're at 50% capacity, or allowing 50% capacity. Well, the dude I had on my show said a sellout is basically like 1,400 for this game. Like, that's not 50% capacity. I just don't think they're going to get a lot of fans. Because, I mean, you'd be over 2,000 if that's 50%.
Mm-hmm. I kind of gathered that as I saw it off the bat. When he hadn't said anything, that's a good thing. We like that.
Bro, first pitch swinging, man. He was sitting dead red, bro. How good
He's got real power. I mean, it's like 60 degrees up there, and that's just dead center.
He smoked that ball. That was a no freaking doubt. Bro, I am really legitimately not nervous about this game at all. Like,
well,
maybe
we don't have much pitching left either.
I see, Hunt. I disagree, man. Like,
well, what is Marceau? What are Marceau and Fonda going to look like tonight?
No, I got it. But even with Helmers, Floyd, Fowler, Millis, like, they can piece this together like a midweek. Like Paul's been doing this his whole career.
Those guys literally like have uniforms on and can throw a baseball, but like those guys aren't great arms.
Will Helmers has started 9 games this year. I do not worry about him taking the ball in this environment. I'm not telling you he's overpowering, but neither is Garrett Edwards. And he went up there and handcuffed Gonzaga for 5 innings. Like
if I gave you 6 runs, would you not play offense, or would you play the rest of the game up? Did he hit it out?
No, off the wall. Hey, bro, but at least you saw some pitches. That was a 3-1 pitch, bro. He didn't miss it. He smoked it.
I'll tell you what. The new coach,
his first pitch swing the whole damn regional.
The new coach is going to have a reasonable core.
Yeah.
It's nowhere near what Maneri walked into, which was a disaster.
Absolutely fact. Absolute fact. Dude, people forget that, dude. That team he inherited in 07 was poo.
It was my freshman year. I was so excited to come down from Shreveport and get to go to every game at the box, which is like a huge deal for me. And it was just a rough go out there.
Oh, man, that team.
And as I was watching the game yesterday, I'm thinking, man, all we're going to hear next like January is, man, Javen Coleman is going to be stud weekend arm. You remember what he did in that regional game?
But dude, I believe that about Coleman. Like
the first time I laid eyes on him was the first Louisiana Tech game this year, and I got lucky. My buddy gave me. We were literally on the first row behind home plate, and I was like, "Who in the world is this kid?" Because I didn't get to go to practice. Like I usually do because I'm a loser, but like I was like, this kid's throwing 92 and throwing like a good slider.
Oh, get ready, bro.
Nice shut up.
It's time for the attack of the frogs.
Well, now I'm getting texts.
From who?
Okay.
What are they saying? 3-7. Oh, look, are we at Cougar?
What's up, boys? Got the frogs going, boy.
I'm disappointed you're not outside.
Well, I got them too stirred up. They got a little loud. Got us 2 runs so far.
Oh,
crap.
So good.
What's up, Hunt?
Hunt, do you know Coog?
I do.
That's good. Dude, look, the chat is going crazy with frog emojis. So good. Cougar, tonight I got in my cup a premium 2021 Dunkin' Donuts K-Cup.
Yeah. Small batch or large batch?
He's a funny guy.
Erica just said he's a funny guy. Where did Hoot go? There's Hoot.
I was answering text messages.
Got great news, by the way, from one Hoot Palmario. Sports trivia at Pluckers is returning. Saw that.
True.
Wait, someone said Floyd. Did they put Ty Floyd in? Brandon Atchison said Floyd's in the pitch.
Well, Hilliard ran down to the bullpen with the jacket on between innings.
Yeah, I don't know.
He was going to stay warm, or he was just going to the bullpen for the rest of the game?
It looked to me like he was going. I mean, if he was done, he would, sit in the dugout or something.
Matt's got the toasted barrel coffee.
Whiskey coffee. Have you ever drank it?
No.
Oh,
Coog, get your ass outside and don't close the garage door.
My wife's duty.
You know, it was a funny hypothetical if Nebraska had beaten Arkansas, they'd have played NC State in a super, maybe in Ruston.
Crazy. Wait, so it is typhoid. So the 20 host sites they picked and then the 16, that was for supers also.
Yes. The national guys are calling for it, and I'm right there with them because someone needs to have a brain in the world and say, yeah, we did that like 8 weeks ago, and it was a mistake. The world's changed a little bit. We're just going to let teams that advance the super regional host. They have a week to get ready, and I think they can do it. We don't need to be sending people to freaking Ruston. Like it's so dumb.
Who else would be playing at a remote site?
Well, South Carolina's out, Florida's out,
Yeah,
TCU's out. I mean, I'm not sure.
They weren't national seeds. Are any national seeds out?
Wasn't TCU a national seed?
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't.
Drew singing Jingle Bells, by the way, if y'all hear that. So sorry.
So if the four seed had won in Knoxville, then zero chance LSU could have hosted.
No, we would have gone to Knoxville.
You basically played a neutral site.
You'd have played in front of 20 people.
Bingo.
Wow.
Crazy. Rapping batches. What's up? Cougar needs to catch 100 pounds of cicadas to feed the frogs.
There's plenty of bugs out there for them.
AJ Holland said Hilliard can re-enter, correct? He can't re-enter.
Once you stop pitching, you can't go back?
No.
Why?
He'd have to go into the field. Is there?
Yeah, he can if he's out there in left field.
Yeah, that's.
Where are you going?
Hunt, did you call Ruston a dump?
I did not call Ruston a dump. That new park looks great. I'm not a big Tech fan, but you know.
He's still calling her mom.
yeah,
Drew's FaceTiming Erica's mom
constantly.
constantly. Why don't you lock your phone?
It's her, she's the only one not locked. Because they give us him call one person, and she doesn't care.
She only answers calls from the landline, though.
Or Drew.
Or Drew, yeah. E-Rock says Hilliard can go back in.
I didn't know I did not know that was a rule.
Ken Morgan and Cruz bat all the time. Hunt, you also missed that from Erica, who didn't understand why, like, they have to bat in order and they can't go out of order. Like, why they can't just let Cruz bat all the time.
I'm with Eric on that because I think if Cruz hit every time, we'd have something cooking.
You have ghost runners on the base.
No, we'll let we'll let all the fast guys run.
Just let whoever in there. So Dallas Baptist could host at TCU.
If you have a good running back, you
or
can give
Old
him the
Dominion
ball
would host
every
in
single
South
time
Carolina
in football.
Right.
Curtis Blanchard, I do not agree with this move. With what move? With going to Ty Floyd?
If he's gonna face a part of the lineup, I like this part. Just throwing heaters.
Why? I mean, I don't know what you realistically expected from Hilliard. I mean, he threw 65 pitches 2 days ago. I mean, Cougar, what would be a normal so what would be your normal routine 2 days after you pitch?
Say that again. I'm sorry.
What would be your normal routine 2 days after you pitch? It's like Hilliard threw 65 pitches on Saturday. So what did he do yesterday and what would he have been doing today, like in a normal week?
Probably nothing, honestly.
You
Catch,
throwing again?
flat ground, maybe some long talk, but no, not pitching.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
So like to run him out there. Are you okay running him out there for an inning?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'd pitch Marceau tonight.
Yeah.
Marceau.
Yeah. So Marceau, did you talk to anybody up with the team today?
No, I did not.
So Joe Pa's in.
Can you turn those down just
Yeah,
so the lights?
so,
just a little bit?
I was telling Hunt earlier, I was talking to somebody, Marceau was begging for the ball today. And his bullpen day would have been tomorrow. So I think if he's that eager, I mean, you tell me if I'm wrong, but if he's that eager, I think he gets an inning.
Yeah, or two.
Look at Joe Pa.
What's up?
What's up, man?
What I
back-
miss?
Are you back for more punishment from these a-holes?
I mean, I gotta give them some entertainment. Goodness.
Joey, that's Hunt Palmer, Hunt, Joey Painich. I don't know if you remember Joey. He was on 96, 97 championship teams.
Hey Joey, I apologize. I was 8. I don't quite have the recollection. But the teams were good.
Painich, Painich led the team in ERA.
That's kind of misleading.
I just don't like this matchup. Just too many fastballs.
What are
But
we
Matt,
thinking about these?
Nikhazy threw Saturday, threw like 115, and they brought him back for an inning today.
He got them out of a bases loaded jam.
Well, he also gave up back-to-back homers.
Well, he got out of the inning with a strikeout, and
Okay.
and they ran him out there in the next inning, and he gave up the home.
That's rough.
Yeah,
What are we thinking about these Oregon uniforms today?
love him.
The same of every uniform they tried out in any sport. It's an embarrassment to sports as a whole, and they should be penalized for stepping on the field.
I love these Oregon uniforms, especially the font.
They look like clip art.
It looks like a BP jersey.
Yeah, those are terrible.
You remember Aaron Nola used to like to throw, and he used to wear the BP jerseys. Like he liked those. Am I remembering that correctly?
So the team hated the grays one year because they were like cardboard, and they started wearing the purple BP jerseys on Fridays on the road because they hated the grays.
That wasn't Nola who preferred it.
I don't
remember
I
that.
don't remember that being the case, but
No.
whatever he wants, just do it.
That's kind of how it went. I love those Oregon uniforms. Damn. This actually does feel like BP right now.
Yeah, he's just on heaters. My God, I've never seen a ball boy with that much hustle. Guy was on his horse.
That was an aggressive ball boy.
Word.
I think it was a ball man.
Well,
All right. There's a bunch of people saying they should have left Hilliard in. Does anyone want to, because nobody's listening to me, does anybody want to take it while you pull him?
well, he's thrown too many pitches this weekend, and that's all he had in the tank. That was the plan, and we were just going to go, Jesus Christ.
I'd have let him keep pitching.
How long?
It's going to be an uphill battle. I just don't love the arms we have ready to go today. Just going to have to hit, which is possible.
Yeah, I have good news because they don't have any pitching left either. And I think LSU has enough to get through this game.
So Paul's definitely got the infield in, huh?
Attaboy.
Nice.
Oh, y'all are saying nice, and I was thinking something good was going to happen.
Sorry.
A missile in the gaps, not exactly what I had in mind.
I was saying more the catch.
Well, I realized that after it happened.
All right, I'm gonna have to take a break. I'm gonna have to go stir the frogs up so we can get some runs.
Let's do it. We need them. Did y'all know this could be Pulmonary's final game? Dude, 433 people watching. That's a new high. Shout out to everybody.
Wow.
Love you.
Oh my God.
What?
He just threw a 45-foot spike ball.
Yeah, you may have somebody ready.
There you go.
I mean, who's next?
Helmers. Or if you want to go lefty, you go Hasty.
I think in Paul's head, he was getting 2 or 3 out of Floyd, and that just ain't
Wow.
in the cards.
It's Fowler.
So I haven't seen this guy much, Fowler. Has he
He
pitched
hasn't
much?
pitched much.
I don't think I've ever seen him pitch.
Coogan loves him. I wish Cougar was back here. He loves him. Swears he's going to be a weekend guy. So Fowler's line for the year. He's got 13 appearances, 17 and a third innings pitched, 5.71 ERA, 17 strikeouts, 12 walks. Ain't nothing special for sure on the line anyway. Connor O'Neill, more people on YouTube than at the game. There might be actually 444 people right now. There might be. Amy LeBlanc, what's up? Money looks badass and throws gas. Don't know how he didn't make the trip. He didn't make the trip because he can't get guys out. That boy Floyd.
Nice.
That boy. I mean,
Gerald asked if I have any guests showing up at my place tonight. That's a big no tonight, Gerald. Sorry to disappoint you.
Painich, his 18-year-old, his daughter turned 18 yesterday, and they had a birthday party, and our guy here had like 17 18-year-olds.
That's
What do you think? How do you think the YouTube chat responded to that? That nugget?
probably poorly at best.
All right. So what do you think they do, y'all? Do you think they stick with? You think they stick with Floyd?
No, the lineup's about to turn over. I don't want to deal with those guys when he's not shown he can throw a second pitch.
I bet he runs him back out there
You think he does?
and has somebody ready after that last strikeout. But I always guessed wrong. So
Well, I mean, Floyd is throwing hard and the fastball's good, but God, if you get to those left-handed guys at the top of the order, just start pumping heaters. I don't love the odds.
So he just struck out Grant. So he just struck out the 9-hole.
Right.
Okay. Well, Hilliard made quick work at the top of the order. But man, is Fowler a better option? If you want,
I hadn't seen him pitch, so I don't know.
Fowler at least flashes him off speed pitch at times.
We're Mackay, we're tied at 2 here in the bottom of the second. So Hilliard started, got through the first, allowed 1 walk. LSU put two on the board in the bottom of the first. Then Oregon put up a 2 spot there in the top of the second against against Ty Floyd. What do y'all think about Beloso batting? DH.
Look, I love Brody Dross, but I'd have Beloso in there. I mean, Dross struck out a bunch last night. I mean, it's not like there's the clear choice, but I like Cade in there. You know what really I liked last night is the guys are playing hard. It's a huge game, and Beloso's not playing. And every time they showed him in the dugout or celebrating, he was just right in the middle of all.
Yep.
It's just not every not every kid's like that.
Dude, one of the Painich, you could probably talk to this too, man. But it's like one of the things I think that's problematic for this team is you're like, to your point, Hunt, like your veterans aren't your best players. Like it's kind of hard. Like you'd love for your best players to be your most vocal leaders, but it's probably hard for Dylan Cruz or Trey Morgan to be a vocal leader as a freshman. I mean, I don't know. I would think so. I mean, you would love it if your best players or your veterans were contributing. I mean, you just don't have like that. Dude, that 17 team, like you're like, I mean, like maybe think about 16 with Lang. I mean, Lang was the guy.
Well, the 17 team, has all those guys, and then the 13 team had Katz and Rhymes. Jacoby was a junior. Ross was a junior. Lang was a freshman as their best. I mean, Nola was older too. It was a sophomore stuff. But yeah, the 17 team had Freeman and Kramer and Pap and Dykeman. This guy's throwing pretty hard.
Why do they not put the radar up anymore?
You know what's
Didn't
funny?
they used to do that?
Yeah, they haven't done it this whole regional, but I asked their play-by-play guy today, and they do have a radar that they flash on the scoreboard in the park for every pitch. I don't know why they're not putting it on the broadcast. We hadn't seen it this entire regional. Man, thanks to everybody who hit the 459 watching already, 200 likes. If everybody could take a second and just hit the thumbs up, that's a huge, huge, huge help. Like, I know I've explained it a bunch. If those have heard me say it, I apologize. But the YouTube algorithm, like, that's how it knows to show this video to other people if you hit the like button. So that's a little thumbs up. If you're in the live chat on your mobile, just X out of the live chat, hit the thumbs up, and then hit live chat again, and you'll see all the comments again. So if you could hit the like, that'd be a huge, huge, huge help. So thank you. Well, that was quick, gentlemen.
By the way, who is Campbell that gave Mississippi State fits? Who is
Campbell,
I've never
Campbell,
even
the Campbell Camels, of course.
Camels. Come on, Joe Pup.
Campbell Camels.
The Campbell Camels.
Wow.
Hell yeah, bro.
Where are they from?
Campbell.
North Carolina.
Campbell. Okay.
You know why I know that? Because I looked it up today when I was at work and I saw it and I went, where the hell is Campbell? North Carolina.
What about Oakland being in Michigan?
So one of the guys who played on my high school basketball team, his dad went to Oakland University in Michigan. So I already knew that.
That's weird.
Plus they were in Centenary's conference when I was growing up, and their little banner was in the rafters.
I'm a little bummed that that Beloso just struck out, because I've kind of been stumping for him to be in there, and the crux of my argument is he doesn't strike out.
He'll get another swing at it.
He's only got like 20 strikeouts in the whole season. That sucks.
Completely agree with you too. He's got to be in there. He's too good a hitter not to play. I mean, it's got to be hard to be in and out of lineups. It just seems like he can't get in a rhythm.
What's going on with him?
But the guy can hit. He can hit. He's proved it. So
Oh man, I'm reading all the comments. Everybody saying like they should have let Hilliard keep going. I don't know, man. It's like I mean, I agree. The temptation is to run him back out there, but you also don't know how he was feeling, right? I mean, Painich, before you jumped on here, I asked Ms. Fowler, I asked Coogan that, like, if he threw 65 pitches on Saturday, what's your normal routine the day after you pitch and then 2 days after you pitch?
Stretch your arm out and throw about 20 feet. That was at least for me. Just try to run, get all the lactic acid out, and you're just hurting the next day pretty bad. But I mean, 2 days, I remember, I mean, Coog can speak to this too. I mean, a lot of the guys back then, I mean, there were days where, I mean, I think it's South Alabama in the regionals, I threw like 4 innings and then a day or two later threw another 4 innings. I mean, I mean, it is different when you start probably because you're throwing a lot and the bullpen warming up and it's a longer routine to get ready. But
That makes
then
sense.
it is coming in and getting hot and, throwing 4 innings. But I don't know. You just kind of do what you have to do, I guess. But it's doable. I mean, to come back and get 1 or 2 innings, absolutely.
Ben just said on the broadcast, don't be surprised if you see Marcel. I'm telling you, like,
He's going to pitch.
conversation I had to know is that
Yeah, there's no doubt. There's no doubt in my mind he's going to pitch.
I mean, I guess it does depend on how the game goes. I mean, if the offense catches fire, you don't need him. But
I don't think it's going to go like that.
is anybody else surprised at Bianco's proficiency in center field?
No, he's just a good athlete and a good,
He's a
catching the ball.
He's a
Catching the ball's not that
utility
hard. It's just reaction.
Bro, he's basically a utility infielder. He's out playing center field. I mean, and he's doing really well.
I mean, this is a little bit exaggerated, but there's probably some truth to it. You know how many times he probably went out to Ole Miss's baseball practices and shagged balls in the outfield?
Yeah. Dude, do you remember during COVID? Like, he came on my show during COVID and told this story that during the shutdown, like, the Ole Miss players didn't have access to the field, like, because all the facilities were shut down, right? Like, they couldn't go. But he had a key and he didn't play for Ole Miss. And so he went and actually, like, took BP and got to hit balls at Swayze Field during COVID. And the Ole Miss player couldn't.
When was your last trip to Swayze Field, Matt?
I've never been there for a game.
Yeah. It is really fun. I had so much fun. I've been to Swayze for 2 series and Duty Noble for 1. Just absolutely loved all 3 weekends. College Station didn't do much for me. Bluebell Park, that was not as good, but those 2 were great.
What that call? Cody Brudrow, what's up? What's up, Mark Palmer?
Cousin Mark?
That's probably Mark Palmer from Breck, I would guess. The Ghastly Gamer said, "No, Scone, you are just horrible. You talked bad about him all year, and he is one of our better players." At the beginning of the season, I definitely said I did not want Bianco in the lineup. And we have a 3-year sample size that showed he struck out in roughly 50% of his at-bats. You're right. I didn't want him in the lineup because why would you want someone in the lineup that strikes out 50% of their at-bats? But to his credit, they gave him a shot against Ole Miss, and he's hit ever since, so he's got to be in there.
Oh, where is that?
The last 2 pitches.
0-2 would be nice as opposed to 1-1. Changes the at bat just a touch.
All right.
Mm,
No way. Oh,
my God.
Is that a home run? Wow.
Was it 305 down the line? Good.
that looked like a pop-up off the bat.
It really did.
How did that carry out? That's brutal. How in the world did that get out? Like, really, how in the hell was it? I mean, is the wind just blowing out to left?
It's got to be.
Like, he must have just hit that up and it just kept carrying. That looked like a pop-up off the bat. And the dimensions to left, it's 330. It's the same as the box down the line. That sucks. Well, LSU turns the lineup over at the bottom of the inning. Let's get to the dugout, man. Damn. We demand frogs. Did they let the entire stadium sit behind home plate? Oh boy.
Nice.
That's a plus breaking ball there.
Bro, he just popped that up. God. You cannot tell me he got all of that. That's garbage, bro. That is cheap.
I would react so poorly if I was an outfielder and it flew over my head. I would just start slamming the fence, kicking stuff. That'd just be a terrible influence on my pitcher out there.
Oh, that's brutal. 478 watching. What's up, everybody watching? Much love to all of you. Carl the Cat, Joey P. Glad you're here tonight.
What's up, Carl the Cat?
Man, we're gonna
Wow,
have to
since I've
score.
seen him.
We're gonna have
Ryan
to score 10.
is Muse at bingo. Oh. Maybe Muse took his melatonin early tonight. Good boy. Shit, I'll take that. Dude, old Nate Payne is in there. So we're not losing these disgusting uniforms. I think it means to these disgusting uniforms. Philip Shoemaker, hotty toddy, please take Mike Bianco, pretty please. Got him. That a boy.
He's out. Yep. And he double clutched. Still got him. It's awesome. Mm.
All right, we gotta do something in this half inning. 1, 2, 3 in the order. I don't want this little puny freshman settling in.
Hunt, what was the reasoning behind switching Cruz back to leadoff? You probably have the inside scoop.
I don't have the inside scoop. I think they said something effective. They're trying to make sure they pitch to him. I love Morgan in the leadoff spot personally, but I think if you put, I know that Arnold's hitting right behind him, but put Morgan and Dugas behind him, they feel a little bit more pressure too. But I'm not sure. Cruz did say yesterday he likes it in leadoff, so whatever. That kid is something else.
Yeah, he's amazing. He should have so many more RBIs though. To me, put him in the third hole.
Well, I don't love him hitting 1 because Milazzo's hitting 9 and he never gets on base. So.
What did I miss? I had to go put Drew down.
Cruz grounded out to second.
Damn it. Well, if anybody has a bottle of Elijah Craig Toasted Barrel, I'll buy it from you. Tastes like king cake.
If anybody has a bottle of Chevis, just give it to me.
Yeah. Should got a real chicken. Should got a live chicken.
Here you go. One whole chicken.
One whole chicken.
After Maneri's retirement speech, all I could think about was Major League, where they said, well, there's only one more thing to do, win the whole thing. Like, that's the mentality I would have had as a player after that speech. Just like,
yeah. What's crazy is they can't, after that, they come out and they absolutely freaking play a turd against Gonzaga in the first game out. And then they were down 5-2. Dog. This is a streaky team, man. And like they don't generate their own momentum or good vibes. Like, they have to have something good happen. And if something good happens, then they can build on that. But they can't just like organically.
Well, Dugas hit a 2-run homer in the first inning.
No, I mean, I understand that, but like, you're going to face adversity though. Like, right. I mean, like, now they're down 4-2. It's like I almost feel like they're going to need Oregon to throw one away, or, I mean, they're going to need something external to give them the momentum back.
It's just, I've seen this song and dance before where somebody way down the line settles in, and it's just.
Yeah. No doubt.
But the question for Paul becomes,
Rally kitty. Let's see if your cat can be the rally instigator. Did you intentionally put the cat on the camera?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just to see what she would do. I mean, the question becomes for Paul, like, I think you stick with him for another inning, but then the top's coming back up, and who do you want to face the top? You can't let it get to 7-2. Like, are you going to get Marceau up to face the top of the order?
I would be shocked if he does.
Yeah. That's too easy, man.
But this feels like when the Houston kids settled in, when
Yeah.
Poche settled in the last game of that regional. I think that was against
So
Rice, maybe.
This guy, was earlier in the season part of the weekend rotation, but he had like contact tracing, and then and was out for a while. I guess he lost his spot in the rotation of the kid.
Well, I mean, I if you look at their stats, two guys had 14 starts and one guy had 13 starts.
Yeah.
So, I mean, technically, I guess some of those could have been the midweek, but
No, I know what you're saying, but like this guy was Mosiello was supposed to be like a weekend guy and had contact tracing and lost his spot, is what they said. But yeah.
I blame Coogan for leaving.
No
It's his
kidding,
fault.
right? Were we losing when he left? I know it was tied, huh?
Yeah.
A-hole.
Where's the movie?
I don't know. I sent him the invite. So who do you go to next? You stick with Fowler? You still out there?
I guess so. I don't know who you go to next. After him. Does he trust like Helmers or any of those guys to even
he does
pitch in this
not trust.
game?
He does not trust Helmers.
When was the last time Helmers pitched?
Exactly. I mean,
When's the last time this guy pitched?
Not often, but he said, Maneri said literally in an interview, he said, yeah, when Helmers comes in against SEC teams, he has trouble getting out of an inning. He's like, yeah, he can pitch in the midweek, but against SEC teams, he doesn't usually get out of the inning. And it's like, okay, well, Fowler's breaking ball when he throws is pretty good.
I like at least Helmers has good poise and is like he doesn't like I just never think Helmers is going to go like piss down his leg in an inning. You know, I mean, if he gets beat, he gets beat because the stuff isn't good. Like, I just don't think he's going to run out there and like walk a bunch of guys. Let's see. Helmers is a 3.41 ERA. He's made 9 starts. Let's see. The last time he pitched though was against. He pitched 2 innings against Northwestern State, so he didn't pitch against A&M. Didn't pitch in the SC tournament. Hadn't pitched in the regional yet.
So this inning,
and by the way, the last SEC outing he had was against Ole Miss.
Jeez.
3 innings, 1 run on 2 hits. I mean, he pitched well.
It was good.
It was good. And before that, he threw 2/3 of an inning against Vanderbilt and got shelled. Gave up 3 runs. That's crazy, man. Like, but he threw against UL Monroe, Southern, Louisiana Tech, and Northwestern State.
Yeah. Paul ain't gonna lie to you when there's a camera in his face. I can promise you that.
You're right.
I'll tell you just what it thinks.
Sometimes I think I may be too honest with you guys.
No one cares about this, but I just saw on the crawl. Remember when Bregman got called up and went like 2 for 40 something?
Yeah.
Jared Kellenick, who was the centerpiece of the Cano trade over, it was Cano and Edwin Diaz from the Mariners to the Mets, and they sent him over there. Huge prospect. Came up, sent him up, just elite prospect, just raked the whole minors. 0 for 39, sent him back down.
Oh my God.
It's so hard to hit up there.
Sounds like someone's cutting lettuce. Erica is actually cutting celery. Come on.
Matt, do you cook gumbo? Do you know how to make gumbo?
No.
Okay.
Do
Not
you?
important. I do. And we have I don't cook worth a crap, but I do know how to make gumbo and I actually like it. But we had a big discussion in our group text whether or not you put celery in your gumbo, which I do. It's part of the Trinity. And I had a few people say that was the stupidest thing they ever heard.
Yeah, I don't think I've had celery and gumbo.
It's delicious.
That's okay. I'm not saying it's not. Scott Perry says Marceau will not pitch unless we have a lead. I disagree with that.
I do too. So this is the 9-hole right here.
This is the guy who struck out. That Floyd struck him out.
By the way, any clue what Gosman's doing
Who?
differently this year? Kevin Gosman. Like, why is he shutting everybody out every game?
He's incredible.
It's a good park to pitch in, but that's not the whole equation.
I mean, he must have learned, I don't know, figured out that 98 straight is not going to cut it. And learned something that moves. I don't know.
All right, this is a pretty big spot here.
Joe Pye, Gosman's also had injuries throughout his career. He's battled that a lot too, and maybe he's finally healthy. Well, I'd say this is a fairly massive AB.
Mm-hmm.
Righty lefty leadoff guy. He's 0 for 2 though today.
Thanks for that. I appreciate it.
Do you think I jinxed him?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't really believe in jinxes here. So even if this guy gets a hit, it's not because I said that. Yeah.
You're not gonna be cutting celery?
No, someone said it sounds like they're cutting lettuce. I said it's actually Erica's cutting celery. And then Hunt asked if you put celery in gumbo. And so it started this whole thing. Keegan Hayes says, what is HUDCO? I'm glad you asked, Keegan Hayes. HUDCO is HUDCO Roofing. It's a company I'm a partner in, statewide in Louisiana. So if anybody needs a roof, love it if you gave us an opportunity. HUDCOroofing.com. Thank you for asking, Keegan.
So when you have kids in your house, do you have to do meal prep and cooking situations at 10 p.m.?
Yes, because I'm just now getting to eat dinner, Hunt, because of Drew.
Don't let her fool you, Hunt.
I'm serious. There could have been windows earlier, but I needed to get other stuff.
Well, there was the hit.
Why? I mean, they're just hitting it right on the screws every time.
Yeah.
That just wasn't a good 1-2 pitch.
We don't have any pitching left.
Right down the middle.
No different picture. Oh.
They could just hit it right at somebody and make me happy. Cool chain, though.
It sucks. Gilson Roussel, who will be the new coach tomorrow? Hunt, you want to take a stab at it?
Well, our coach is going to be getting ready for a super regional tomorrow, so we probably won't have a new coach.
Oh, I like Hunt's attitude there.
He's talking about Ole Miss's coach.
Oh.
Or are you talking about Maneri?
I'm talking about Maneri.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
see? Hunt's got the attitude.
Hunt thinks we're going to rally. I love it.
Well, you need to jump on his ship then.
All right, so Go Tiger said AD can't call pitches. Hey, there's
If you think your baseball team's going to lose a baseball game, then you're a dork. Like, they might lose, but there's no reason to think that. Like, football, you're just not big enough, not fast enough, not strong enough. Like, you're not going to win. Baseball, come on. Have a little confidence. Show a little life.
Wow.
How about that? And by the way, like someone just said AD can't call pitches. Like, if you if your catcher is set up outside and your pitcher throws it right over the meat of the plate, like that's not on the pitch that's called. It's on the execution of the pitch. Like, dude, too many times fans just go to the lowest common denominator to blame coaching for shit. It's like the other team's allowed to have success too. Like if you let a ball seep over the plate and their leadoff man who's hitting 320 crushes it, that doesn't mean your pitching coach is shit. That means the other guy who's a good hitter hit a pitch that was over the plate.
I got a lot of that on Friday. That the Gonzaga starter sucked because he didn't throw 100.
No, the
Like,
Gonzaga starter struck
threw
out
a no-hitter this
year
He's
and
got
had
100
a
days.
2 ERA.
Like, I'd like to hit him too, but the fact of the matter is he spins the breaking ball pretty good. The fastball he elevated. Like, he's a good college pitcher. He's never going to pitch in the big leagues, and that's fine. And I wish we would have hit him, but he was good that night. He's been good all year.
Bro, I'm sure there were a ton of fan bases that couldn't believe that Jared Poche just handcuffed him.
I used that example.
Just now?
No, to a lot of, and then like, oh, imagine what you think if Chris Cotton came in and got a 5-out save against you.
Right? You mean the guy with the long hair that only throws a curveball? Yep. He's got a .48 ERA? Yep.
Sometimes he pumped that heater in there at 85. Nobody ever hit it, but he came. The best stat ever on Chris Cotton is over the week of in 2013 SEC tournament. He faced 18 hitters and got them all out.
That's awesome. I remember that.
Dr. Maneri.
Oh,
Boom.
God, you gotta be kidding me.
Boomstick. Where are all the little bitches complaining now? We're going to lose. We suck. Dugas just hit the shit out of
He
that,
is
bro.
amazing.
He is awesome.
I never heard of that before. I never heard of these people before until this week.
Incredible.
Wow.
Where does he get drafted?
I mean, this year since he's a junior and can come back, they got to pay him 12th round.
Is there anybody else on base?
There is no.
Oh,
I mean, there's obviously value in power.
He strikes me as a guy who wants to come back and play for LSU with Cruz and Morgan and
I hope so.
Cody.
Like, he's never going to be a major league outfielder.
No.
So, I mean,
Jody being patient. He's watched
Oh, yeah.
2 pitches.
He's riveted.
look at
Can't get enough.
I'm not super fond of this guy's strike zone.
Well, that was not a strike, so you were correct.
But it's squeezing Fowler. Like, if you're not going to give that pitch, all right, don't give that pitch. But don't give it to either guy. Dang. Fowler.
It's foul.
Keegan has
To your
missed-
point, Matt.
dropping big. Is that a microwave?
no.
She should co-host a show.
Is that a microwave?
It looks like a microwave emoji.
Oh, I thought you meant me if I was using
You.
it.
Was that a phone?
What did I drop?
Huh?
What knowledge did I drop?
Oh.
I'll say this so far: you hope all year that your guys show up when it gets to be like regional time. Cruz has been unbelievable. Dugas has been unbelievable. Marceau gave you tough effort. Labus was great. You've gotten some good performances. We'll see if it's enough.
Who could do better, huh? Who could give you more?
Well, if we had better players that didn't go 13 and 17 in the league, we'd probably be better.
That would help.
What is on their shirt? Is that a duck?
That's a duck.
Oh, doesn't look like it.
Erica doesn't like their logo.
What it
That's
look
because
like?
it's
What it
stupid.
is? Looks like a kid shirt, kind of.
He said it looks like a kid drew it.
Look at,
That
look
guy.
at the hair. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
My father-in-law was over for dinner last night and he looked at Gio and goes, "Is he a prophet?"
If we had better players, we'd be better. Hunt Palmer.
Could have done what?
Quote, if we had better players, we'd be better. Hunt Palmer. Not bad.
Look, the people pay big bucks to hear that on YouTube.
Ooh. Exeter. Can Bitcoin stop the free fall at 30K? Hell yeah. It's not going below 30. We're going to get a huge run up too. Get ready. Kalen Jones, who comes back next year?
It's an interesting question. I think Doty will be back.
Doty's a sophomore.
I know he's draft eligible.
He's draft eligible sophomore.
Yeah. And, you know, guys who theoretically, I guess, could come back would be Beloso, Labus, but I think Beloso will come back. Labus, I don't think
The
will.
part that you can't discount who is, does the new coach give those guys a spot?
That's for sure.
I mean, I was saying that on AFR today. Like, if they lose this game, that might have been Labus' last outing ever as a Tiger because new coach may not give him a spot. He may decide to go try his hand at pro ball. I mean,
Yeah. But I mean, the fact of the matter is that you're going to very, very, very likely have a core of Cruz, Morgan, Thompson, Doty. Is that right? Yeah. And I happen to believe that Birdie Dross is going to be a pretty good college hitter,
I agree.
especially when you consider the fact that they're not going to ask him to hit third and be the guy. You got Morgan, Cruz in there. I just think he's going to be a pretty good player. And I think Dugas is going to come back. I've totally airballed that.
You think Dugas is back?
I do.
Oh,
Josh Geraldo said, curious about Labus. Really don't think there's a spot for next year. Well, I mean, Bitcoin's at 32.4. So I'm going to buy me some right now. It's a damn good price. Good looking out, Scott.
So, yeah, you start a team with Morgan, Cruz, Doty, Dugas, Thompson. Pretty good start.
Ooh.
I think Bianca is going to be moving on this 2-2 pitch.
Too many swing and misses from Beloso.
I'll agree with that tonight. In general, hasn't been now 3-2. I think he definitely goes. It's just, what do you believe, that he's who he's been for 2 years or for 2 hours?
That's why he's playing tonight. Dude, look at the empty bleachers on the third baseline. It's just crazy. Your regional championship, you got 10 people in those bleachers.
Just too much to do in Oregon.
Damn. Strike him and throw him out. Wow.
Is he hurt? Who's that in the bullpen, Helmers?
Yeah.
Dude, the chat is mad at Coogan.
For leaving.
Yeah, there's frog emojis everywhere.
He's safe, right?
Yeah.
It's close.
They're reviewing it. Man. You'll hear my hot take that everybody's heard 100 times this weekend already, which is they don't overturn calls in college baseball because when you only have 3 cameras in the entire park and all of them are grainy and from a distance, you don't ever get a look close enough to overturn a play.
I'd really like Cade to not swing through a 3-2 fastball right down the chute. God, that thing was just right down the middle.
He's safe.
Yeah, you can't overturn that.
It's indisputable video evidence.
Well, his hand's gone. It disappears.
Schedule for tomorrow.
You can't tell if he hit the bag. I think the bag moves. I'd say, I mean, you're almost just piecing together to see when the bag moved. It's going to stand. Of course it's going to stand.
Hey,
What?
I'm making his schedule for tomorrow. Which time are you gonna start at speed? I've worked, so I'm getting up at 6:30.
Oh, and they got out here early too.
You're leaving there at 8:45. So what time are you gonna start at? So I can do a schedule.
I'll just get up and get up.
6:30, like so 6:45 probably.
6:30, yeah.
I'll say 6.
Oh, look, call stands. I'm stunned.
We're going to need to drive this run in, boys.
Yeah.
Thompson?
Thompson. Come on, Jordan. 2 out knock here would be money. Come on, bro.
Jordan does not go the other way very proficiently at the moment, so something's going to need to be in.
Someone said first stolen base on Oregon this weekend. Remember, that's their backup catcher. It's in.
Right.
Starter's the guy who got hit on the hand yesterday. He's go. Yes.
Go. Go.
Erica wants him to go.
He did.
S. Young is pulmonary and chronic pain or something. Are they talking, like, I don't know if you're asking legitimately or are they just talking about that on the broadcast and you're making light of it?
So my dad said that he looks like he's miserable, like he's not smiling.
He is. He has been for a long time.
Yeah, my dad mentioned that yesterday.
That's been several years now, that neck thing. Yes, come on. Come on. Come on.
Nice.
That'll do.
Dude, I like this picture. He sucks.
Watching games with Erica is
What is the catcher doing? Just
backhanding
going
ball.
with the backhand like he's playing
Yep.
shortstop for the A's? Get in front of it, boss.
He
didn't try.
Joe Pa, what would you tell the catcher in the dugout after the half inning, or would you tell him something during right there.
Probably nothing, because then they would miss one on purpose. It'd really make me look bad. Now, if it was Brad Cressy when he was a freshman, I probably would have cheated him out. But Tim Lanier, I wouldn't have said anything to.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good thought.
I remember Cressy was catching me one time, and we could shake Coach Bertman off. I didn't do it often, but this one time I did. And I just remember Cressy just kept putting down what Bertman was giving him. I'm like, no. He couldn't believe I was shaking him off, and then finally had to call time and like tell him, dude, I'm shaking him off. It's okay. Like I want to throw this. And he couldn't believe it, like, what are you doing?
So what did you do?
I ended up throwing that. Well, I think I probably had to throw what Coach Bertman said at that point, because then they knew I'm shaking him off, So I don't remember exactly what I did, but I was so bad.
How did Skip call pitches against those bats?
A lot of breaking balls, a lot of
that's what I would think.
A lot of wave balls away, like 6 inches off the plate, and just hopes for the best. I mean,
dude, look
I
at all
don't
the
know.
dog emojis. I love it, dude. So good. Wish Milazzo wasn't just a freaking out.
He's an out.
What inning are we in?
On the fifth. Bro, Dugas is an animal.
He is.
He'll get the bat a couple more times, and they don't know how to get him out. They don't know how to keep him in the yard. $467 people watching. That's phenomenal. Y'all do us a solid if you would. Hit the thumbs up. Appreciate that greatly. If you've not hit the like yet, please do it. I've been promoting HUDCO. Hunt, Joe Pa, anything y'all want to promote? Hunt, you need to sell some insurance?
I need to sell a lot of insurance.
All right. Who wants to buy insurance from Hunt?
Tell Alyssa we're there in a week. Ugh.
She's gonna hear our son lose
You
his
hear
mind
the
like
demon
a
possessing
demon.
her son on next Monday.
Oh, y'all are gonna see her tomorrow?
Next
Monday.
Monday.
Okay.
A week from today.
She gets to go to New Orleans tomorrow, and that means the alarm in my room goes off at 5:20.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna go to sleep at what time? 12:45.
Yeah, it's gonna be late. But you don't have to get up.
No, but I mean, I'm not going back to sleep.
Why not?
I guess I could, but I don't think it's gonna work that well.
Why?
Because whenever the alarm goes off or I wake up, I just start thinking about what the first thing I'm going to do when I get to my desk is. I don't want to think about that. I'd rather just think about going back to sleep.
I can fall right back asleep like that.
Here's how I try to go back to sleep. It's been a pretty effective method for me. I picture a golf course that I know every hole at, like the one I grew up on, and I just visualize hitting every shot. I shoot a good round on those.
Just like a golf map. Here's Helmer's. Joe Pa, anything you need to promote to the people?
No. Go up on your roof with a hammer and then call HUDCO.
Yes.
You beat your roof, right?
See, that would be insurance fraud.
That's insurance fraud. I've got to wait.
You're definitely encouraging people to break the law.
I'm just kidding. I'm
not going to endorse that.
No, I'm not either. Don't do
that. If you're a business owner and you need insurance, you should call Hunt. Right, Hunt?
That's right. I would like that a lot. Or just send me a tweet.
Yeah. If you're a business owner and you need insurance, Or even, if you have insurance, but you just let Hunt shop around, see if he can get you some better rates, right?
If you're a business owner and you have insurance, but you don't know what it does, just that it costs a lot, I'll tell you.
Good. Good. Does Milazzo have a spot with the new coach? Yes, because he's an amazing defensive catcher. Like, why do I? All right, I'm not going to ask a leading question. Joe Pop, from your perspective as a pitcher, what is the value of having an elite defensive catcher?
This guy would never come out for me. I mean, it's
Wait, hang on. You're saying for you, Alex Milazzo would never come out?
no. I don't. I mean, you have no idea what the value in being able to throw like a curveball in the dirt and knowing that the guy's going to block it. What that does for your confidence in throwing that.
Before you continue, to every person, to the 455 souls watching right now who are dopey losers who keep bitching about Milazzo being an out, I want you to understand that a two-time national champion pitcher is telling you why the value of an elite defensive, what the value of an elite defensive catcher is and why he would never, ever come out of the lineup. Joe Pop.
Well, look, I mean, look at
if people don't want to hear me say it.
Look at the rest of it. Look at Greg Maddox told Javi Lopez when he was pitching to go play golf, I'm letting Eddie Perez catch. Like, I need a catcher back there, not a guy that's going to hit 40 homers. John Lester with the Cubs.
Dude.
Like, we had Wilson Contreras, who's one of the best hitting catchers in the league. Absolutely not. I need David Ross back there, who hits about 212. Now, I need Milazzo to hit better than 150 next year.
I'm with you. But as a freshman, Mike Papierski hit 190 or whatever. I mean, so
Ty Ross was by far the weak link of the 2013 offense.
Was he 12? Edwards is getting up.
Wow, I did not expect him. Well, if I'm Vittmeyer.
So Helmers went strikeout, walk?
Yeah. If I'm Vittmeyer, I go to Maneri and say, look, I'm here. I'm excited to be here. And you can take me out when I hear my elbow pop.
He's kind of a perplexing guy, right? A guy who came here from Pittsburgh and throws low 90s, and it just turn it. Ah!
There you go.
Ah!
That was sick.
Let's see some frog emojis. Give me frog emojis. I want frog emojis and lots of them. Frog emojis. Let's get some runs. Frog emojis. Let's get some runs. All right, Joe Pa, I'm gonna because I interrupted you to get everyone's attention when you were talking. You can finish your thought on Milazzo now. My apologies.
No, I mean, just what I said. I mean, if to be able to throw a curveball in the dirt, or I mean, knowing the guy can throw people out at second too, you're less likely to slide step or be as worried about the guy on first as you would with somebody like him. I mean, it's a I'm telling you, there's so many aspects of it that makes it a game changer that for a pitcher mentally that guy would play all the time for me.
Thank you. All right, so any dopey McDope faces who still say Milazzo sucks and he shouldn't be in the lineup and blah, 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 you can direct your comments now to Joey Painich. You can complain to him now and you can leave me alone because I'm sick of answering that question a bajillion times this year. Like, do you remember what it was like watching Saul Garza try to throw out runners? Come on. Like, the catcher position the last 2 years was painful at LSU. Do you remember Alex Lane throwing nothing but 56-foot breaking balls because Michael Papierski was a goddamn brick wall behind home plate and stopped every single one of them? Ask Alex Lane what it was like to have that guy. And Papirski never hit until like the final month of his career at LSU. Then he decided to be a home run hitter.
He did that 2 years in a row in postseason, and then didn't hit at all
Wait.
from February to May.
Wait, Hunt, didn't you and I have a bet about double digit?
Yeah.
Was that you?
No one would hit 10, and he did.
No, it wasn't no one. It was
No, I think I said no one would hit 10. And then they rally possummed it and like got deep, and Papirski did it.
no, he wasn't the only one. It was like because we knew Dykeman was going to do
Yeah,
it.
Dykeman would have done it. So maybe it was anyone but Dykeman.
No, I think it was like 3 because didn't Kramer do it too?
I don't remember.
Kramer had a little streak where he decided he was going to be a power hitter, and they started popping. He went Willie Mays Hayes on it.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm looking this up.
It was the 16 team, not the 17 team.
No. It was 17 because Papirski got his 10th in Omaha.
In Omaha. Okay, that's right.
I remember texting you when he got.
Yeah, I do too.
It's so
He
good.
he homered for both sides of the plate in this same game.
No, okay, it was just 2. All right, so here you go. Dykeman had 19,
Need a clean right now.
Pap had 11, and Watson had 9. Kramer had 8. So it was with anybody other than Dykeman, and then Pap did it no more.
2 in the same game.
That's so good. He did homer from the sides of the plate in that park. Oh, ball doesn't carry quite as well at TD Ameritrade as it did at the old Blatt, huh, Joe Pa?
It's an understatement.
Oh my God, that cathedral built on a hill. Oh man, I got a little pitching change for the Ducks.
Oh,
Let's
other
check out
guy.
this.
Oh,
Damn it. Was that
looked like a
Coogan?
split.
God damn it.
What was that?
Okay.
No way.
Jesus.
Who is this pit? Let's see. This is
So, I mean, because when's their closer going to come in?
the closer. Summers, huh?
Yeah. With an O.
Yeah. It ain't time for that yet. It's a 1-run game in the 5th.
Well, Dave Van Horn went to his closer in the 3rd today.
Well, his closer also threw 200 pitches this weekend.
He did.
And if they played tomorrow, he'd throw 60 tomorrow.
Yeah.
That dude's a throwback, bro. Damn it.
Mm.
Look at this asshole stomping around the fucking mound, feeling himself. Someone put one right up his ass crack. Fuck this guy. You're wearing a BP jersey, bitch. Fuck this guy. You don't get to wear that uniform and like stare somebody down. And why does Trey Morgan pirouette out of the box every fucking pitch?
I think that is a split he's throwing.
Get down. Get.
Right at him. Hey, what's the story on Cade Skavik? I thought the guy was going to make it to the big leagues, and I turned around and saw you where he's coaching now. Did he get hurt or something?
Did he ever make it into let's see, Kate's Vic. Yeah, him and Jared Poche are coaching at like French Settlement or something.
So I think he got the AA.
Tigers and Braves, right? Wouldn't maybe drafted by the Braves and they got traded to the
sounds right.
Tigers? The Maurepas Masher.
I mean, I
He
thought
was
he had
really
a shot
good.
to make it. He was so good.
Me and Musso considered doing a All-Manary team on the air last week, and I was going to put him at catcher.
Over Papirski?
And Gibbs.
Oh shit, Gibbs. Let's see. He played in doesn't say what level he played. Wait, hang on, let me see.
I think he made AAA, I thought.
There we go. Kate's Vic. Well, he bounced around a bunch, didn't he? Oh, he's up and down a lot. Let's see. A, high A, double A. He did play in AAA in Gwinnett and then also in Toledo.
Mud Hens.
Yep. And he was in AAA in Toledo in 2019. Wow. Man, to get that close, especially as a catcher.
Yeah, because every catcher gets hurt like twice a year.
Well, I had a thank you. I had a conversation. Oh, Jennifer, maybe you can shed some light on this, man. Like, I had a conversation with a buddy who's a big league scout, and I was asking him about Milazzo, and he's like, that dude, like, if he can just hit 250, he will play professional baseball for 15 years, and he'll be the guy that's up and down from AAA and the big club, and those guys make like $750 a year, and he can do that for 15 years. He said he's that good defensively. He's just got to hit a little bit. It's like, it's interesting because if Milazzo made it to AAA, how did he not get to be that guy? Right? Well, Maneri went to Helmers. I like it.
Yeah, that's why it was so puzzling to me that he quit. I mean, maybe he just got tired of the lifestyle. I don't know, but he was. I thought he was going to make it.
He was really good. That 15 team could hit and hit and hit.
Numbers got another punchy, bro. Yeah, that 15 team was 1 through 9, the best lineup Maneri's had. I mean, even guys like Connor Hale. Did Hale hit 20 homers that year? I mean,
he didn't hit 20.
It was ridiculous, though. I mean,
he hit a bunch of doubles.
Every guy in that lineup,
the worst hitter in the lineup was Jared Foster, who hit like 285 with 14 homers.
There was just no out in that lineup. They were awesome.
And this doesn't get talked about a lot, and I believe it was the correct move, but Maneri pitched off the first game in Omaha.
Yep.
He held Lang and threw Poche, and then Poche threw it over the first baseman's head twice against TCU. But he knew we needed Lang against Vanderbilt, which was the right move.
Yeah.
It just didn't work.
Boy.
Oh, by the way, I do want to interject this point. One of the stupidest rules in all of sports is that we are the home team in this game. That is absolutely ridiculous.
I did make mention of that today on AFR. For all the years that LSU fans have complained about having to be the visitor in a deciding region at the box, it's actually working in your favor for once.
Yeah, well, it's stupid.
It is stupid. I agree with you. But it's the rule, so enjoy it tonight.
They need to put me in the NCAA room for about 4 hours and just sort some things out. We're going to let the team that earned home field advantage be the home team, we're also not going to have teams playing in super regionals across the country from where they are in front of 10 people because of a virus we've now got under control.
That's going to take you 4 hours?
Well, we got to talk about some other things too.
I don't think you just did it in about 30 seconds.
Well, we got other things to talk about.
Like what?
Well, we got to kick Saban out.
You missed the boat on that one.
Bruh. All right. Gavin Grant or Gant, whatever the hell. You got to get this guy, bro. This is your 9-hole. Get out of this inning. Let's go. Do not let this guy extend the inning. Ah, dang.
Oh, man. If he puts it on the bag, it gets him. He just sailed it a little bit.
He'll do. So, Gavin Dugas. I mean, Clay Matvick has now called 5 LSU games this weekend. He's calling him Dugas. I mean, can somebody grab that guy and say, hey, man, why don't you check the
Well, Dave Neal keeps calling him Dugas.
Dugas? Yes. Why is it so hard?
Did you hear Franquez on the Inside the Parker?
No.
So Blair tweeted out and listened to it. It's hilarious because Bill does an amazing job of totally staying out of the play-by-play.
Yes.
But you can hear him in the background when Nolan throws the stop sign up and Blair goes, he's going to come around third. And you can hear Bill go, no, stop. Oh. And then he slides it. He goes, yes. He literally goes, no, stop. Oh.
Wait, hang on. I'm looking it up. So you said Blair, what? So Blair tweeted it?
Yeah. So the roller coaster of emotions that that Alex Bach's voice went through here.
So Blair tweeted it? I don't see it.
Yeah, he did because I responded to it today. Go to my tweets and replies. I said we all did the same thing on TV because it was so obvious that Nolan was throwing the stop sign up and he just didn't listen.
Dugas.
I would hate to see how this guy would pronounce my name.
And there he just had Dugas. He changed mid at bat from Dugas to Dugas.
Payoff pitch, off speed, hangs up, lifted in the air to center field. Going back, it's off the top of the fence. Dugas around second. They haven't picked the baseball up yet. Dugas being waved around. The relay throw home. It's high, and Dugas scores. 3-1 Tigers.
Never does that. He goes, stop, no. Stop! No.
I mean, that's the guy who's in the background of the Warren Morris call and didn't step on it bad, but like he just couldn't help himself. No.
They painted today, 24 years ago today. The Duggars struck out. I don't even remember who it was from Alabama, but today's 24 years, 97 championship.
Saw that.
And tomorrow would be anniversary of 96, June 8th. Warren Morris, 25 years. 25 years tomorrow. How about that?
Seems like yesterday.
Were you there?
I was there.
You were hurt, huh?
No, I actually came back at the end of the year and pitched. I pitched in the regionals. I pitched the UNLV game.
Okay.
I think
Oh, you know,
Ship
remember
pitched
that.
like an inning, and I think did Ship start that game or Cougar? I can't remember which one.
The championship game?
UNLV. No.
Dude,
in the
UNLV,
regionals.
dude, I was there at that game. You want to know what I remember about that game? Was Eddie Furness hitting a home run that I'm pretty sure hit the friggin' athletic administration building.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he got us back in it for sure. So yeah, I pitched like 4 or 5 in that game. That was the first like really meaningful game that I pitched in. That was like an important game, and I still get chills thinking about it. It was a great game.
The UNLV one?
Somebody, yeah, just coming out off the field, it was electric.
Dude, that was a Friday afternoon game. Like, if you want me to really age you, that was my last day of 8th grade. And my dad and I went to the game with Mr. Jerry Marchand, who worked with my dad at Lamar and was a 2-sport athlete at LSU. And holy
Go.
shit, he got it! He got it! He got it!
That you guys got?
That's Bianco. Wow.
Oh,
I mean, you just gotta love the Tigers.
Where's all the bitches in the chat right now who, when it was 4-2, were like, they're gonna lose. Fuck this. Season over. We suck. They suck. We lost. New coach. Blah blah blah. I like Hunt Palmer's attitude way better.
that's not what Homer did.
And that attitude is, if you think your team's gonna lose a baseball game, then you're a dork.
Nicer than what Matt just did.
Whatever. Me and Hunt are different people. We express ourselves
Well, you
differently.
just compare yourself to Hunt. That's not.
I just said we express ourselves differently.
Yes, you express yourself.
Hunt and I just express ourselves
You
differently.
express your feelings differently. I'm just putting this in the garage.
Can I take the trash out?
Can you put it in the can?
Yeah. Does anybody else put it?
Excuse me?
Does anybody else put the trash bag in the garage and not walk it to the trash can?
There are geckos and frogs out there.
There are geckos and frogs out there. She ain't messing with it. You gotta put it in the garage. Then I gotta go take it from the garage outside.
Is Erica right there?
Yeah, she's right there.
I'm still
Okay, Erica, worst case scenario, if you were to encounter a gecko or a frog, what's the worst thing that could happen?
I am, when I say deathly afraid of geckos, Matt got in trouble with plagues people because I was telling others how to kill geckos with wasp spray. Then they have people saying we're being mean to reptiles or something.
Well, dude, that
By
was
the way,
Yeah.
Matt, you expressed yourself a little more directly about this pitcher earlier, but I would like to echo the sentiments. I don't like this pitcher. I don't like his attitude. He's pitching against my team. I'm not really in the mood to be a welcoming spirit at the moment. I think he's a jerk, and I'm glad Bianco just hit it 500 feet, and he's embarrassed to be on the field in that stupid uniform.
Doing a little twist dance.
My name is Jordan Thompson.
That's cute.
Yeah, this pitcher's a douche, and I'm glad that they just
He
went
is.
hard on him, and he sucks. I have no problem. Like, I have no problem with emotion whatsoever. I do have a problem with douchebags, and he's a douche. Emotion's great. I'm good with emotion.
I don't like this guy.
I don't like him either. Come on, Cade. Boy, he is just not seeing it, bro. God, dog.
Yeah, he's missing fastballs, which is just not a good sign. When you're not hitting fastballs, it's tough.
There it is. Oh,
This is six or the fifth.
that always happens. You finally barrel one up and it's right at somebody.
All right, Matt, put your Maneri hat on. I mean, we got to go to the 7th here. We got Helmers.
Elmer's. Nobody's
And
hit
who's in the bullpen getting ready?
Nobody's hit a ball hard against him yet. I'm going.
But you
Helmers.
got to have somebody ready.
I'm going Helmers, but I'm having Marceau ready, and I'm going Marceau Fontenot to finish.
All right.
I need 9 outs. I got a lead. I need 9 outs. You know what?
I
Shit.
couldn't agree more.
I'm going. You need 9 outs. I'm going Marceau right now. If you're going to use him right now. Give me 3 outs, and then give the ball to Fontenot.
Fontenot has not been great when used heavily this year.
I know.
And at that point, you're at the end of the line. Would you rather send Helmers back out there to try to get me a couple more outs so I don't have to get to the end of the line so quickly?
Michael Cobble just texted me. I love Erica owning you right now. She didn't own me.
Well,
What did you say? I don't know what you're talking about.
whenever you're being mean to your audience.
About
you're, like,
being
so
mean?
grateful for them, and now you're like, oh, you like that's just not nice.
No, I'm not. Is my sound muted? Am I muted? Hunt,
I can hear everything. I can hear everything you're saying.
You're not as loud as you were, but she can definitely hear you.
Is that better? Is that better? Can y'all not
Sounds
hear me?
about the same.
Where's your microphone part? I mean, where's your speaker?
Wesley Randall says, I hear you just fine. Joshua Long says you're low. B. Borky says low on our end. Really low. Why am I low? Turn up my mic. I don't have I haven't changed anything. Let's see. Did that help any?
I think it's when you sit back, like when you lean back, maybe. I don't know.
I mean, I haven't changed anything at all.
No, sometimes you lean back.
No, but I mean, here or here doesn't matter. My point is like I've been sitting back like this the whole night.
Whatever you did just worked because it's actually pretty loud now. So
Y'all have me better now?
Yeah.
mm,
They actually want you to turn it down.
Mongonius said sounds normal. Joel Sanchez, sound is fine. Someone said, did something move in front of your mic? A little low, we can still hear you.
Oh, yeah, Lenny texted me a minute ago and said Matt's audio is low.
What changed? You went low when E-Rock lectured you.
I didn't put anything on your, I mean. Let me see what it sounds like on my phone.
Is this better? Can y'all still hear me? Cobble said sounds good. Cobble, why don't you come on here?
Good, oh my.
That sounds fine. All right, someone said lead it. All right.
Oh, you're fine.
That's fine. That's
Yeah,
fine.
you're fine.
Edwards.
Cobble, come on. They brought in Edwards. Wow.
Oh, he needs a haircut. Poor buddy. Oh.
Cobble, send me your email so I can send you an invite. You can come on and join us. Foul. Oh, good. Mike's
Was that foul?
yes,
Just
foul.
gone.
My God.
Is that fair?
Foul. Way foul.
Foul.
Way foul. Foul.
I didn't like the way that guy put the bat down. We're just not good on the infield defense. We're just not. It just is what it is.
The other guy was pitching. He was doing good.
Rather take him out too early and too late is the idea. Damn it, Thompson. He's having a rough weekend defensively, man.
It's if you'll notice when you watch shortstops make errors, it's one of the few things I can actually comment on intelligently in sports. It's always when the ball's just short hopped coming up and it catches them on the wrist. It's just the toughest play. And the best ones make sure it never happens, but they hit it that hard.
Now the ump squeezing him.
Wazam.
Cobble, what's up, man?
What's up?
Cobble, say hi to Joey Painich.
Hey, Joey. I looked you up.
Hey, Michael.
Wasn't familiar with your game. Nice to see you.
You don't remember Painich?
I've got the worst baseball stories ever. So went to school 93 to 98. Went to 2 LSU baseball games. One was a double date.
Nice.
Was she hot?
Don't remember her name. Actually, I do remember her name. She's all right.
Holy shit.
Oh, no.
Cobble, you're fired.
All right, good seeing you guys. I'm out of here.
That blows.
I'd like to catch a ground ball to short.
Fuck. Fuck.
All right, Garrett, you still got to get outs, buddy.
That blows. I can at least stomach that one more so than the bullshit check swing that went over the fucking left field wall.
About this guy?
Yeah. That sucks. Oh, Cobble really left.
Yeah, he did.
I didn't think he was really leaving. Oh. Damn it. He hit the piss out of it.
Oh, God, I thought it was down. It was not down.
I don't know if I'd say there was no doubt. I mean,
no, I said I thought it was down. It was not down.
No, Ben McDonald on broadcast said there was no doubt on the home run. I was like, oh, there was no doubt.
Tough for Ben to say from Denham. Like,
Makai Woodson asked for the score. We're losing 7-6. Bianco hit a bomb to put LSU ahead 6-5. Oregon just hit a 2-run bomb to go ahead 7-6.
so when's Summers coming in? Got to be now, right?
Yeah, with the lead. Yeah. Well, I don't know, man. For 9 outs, I'll take my chances.
Well, I don't know. Guy never throws that much, but if they bring that dork back out there with the bad pants, we're gonna score again.
Paging Patrick Coogan. Where's Coog? Coog might have fell asleep.
Oh.
Clear the mechanism. Is he talking to him or you just kill him? They
Did
showed
a pretty
me.
good job of lip reading that.
There's Marceau, half inning too late. Damn it. Yep. Damn it.
Does Oregon have a pretty good closer?
Yeah, but he doesn't extend a lot. He's more of a 3-out guy. But I'll tell you what, Dylan Cruz will not be stepping in that batter's box without seeing him, period. We got a lot of baseball left. We got 9 outs to play.
Seminary definitely felt like he had stolen outs with Helmers. He wanted to get him out of there too soon rather than too late. But the mistake was going to Edwards instead of Marceau. Because if he'd gone Marceau here, he could have gone some combination of Marceau, Fontenot to get your final 9. And you could live with the result. The tough thing to swallow is if you lose this game because Edwards gave up the go-ahead run.
But how good was Edwards on Saturday?
He was awesome. But how when has Edwards been that good for 5 innings all season?
Yeah, no, I don't. I mean, I'm just playing devil's advocate. It's just,
I'm with you.
It's just hard. It's why it's.
He threw 65 pitches and you brought him back on 1 day's rest.
Yeah.
Whitmire looks like he was getting hot pretty quick.
Yeah, yes.
I'll be shocked if that's who he goes with.
Well, Marceau's standing there not throwing.
Don't throw anything over the plate. Thank you.
Oh boy. That's the dumbest rule they've ever made in baseball, was when it hits the dirt on a third strike, you can run. Whoever came up with that,
You sound like a pitcher to me.
it's just stupid. It's so dumb.
I agree.
You can't in Little League, which is why they spike curveballs to go to the wall, like back to the backstop, and the pitcher's like fired up, walking up the mound.
Oh, Marceau.
Hi, Joe.
Surprise. May get pushed to game 2.
Oh,
You got to get there first.
Paul Pollard, Matthias 5K. Daryl. Yeah, I don't like we talked about earlier. Maneri didn't trust Helmers, so he felt like he felt like he stole outs with Helmers.
Yeah.
And so his thought was, I stole outs. I'm going to get him out of there too soon rather than too late, and regret it. The problem was going.
I think he thought when they got a lead that the ones he was going to go to with a lead were Edwards, Marceau, and Fontenot.
I get it.
Got a lead, and that's what he did. And he gave a 2-run home
run. And if Jordan Thompson
feels
the ball at short, your worst case scenario, you're tied right now. LSU still had 9 outs though. In Oregon,
but
pitched.
LSU,
we're not done scoring.
No, for sure. When he got the lead, he had 3 innings to go, and he thought Edwards, Marceau, Fontenot. I mean, I think that's what he thought. It's not the worst idea I ever heard. 6-6 with a 240. Whew.
Crazy, bro. Oh boy. Darren's 6 killer. If you don't trust Helmers, leave him off the roster and take money. That's a worse option. Jesus Christ. At least Helmers has started 9 games for you. Money throws 95, nothing else. He's got a killer mullet. Damn, we hit him. Oh my God. Hit him with an 0-2 pitch. Well, the runner's got to go back.
Well, of course.
Jesus Christ. Attaboy.
Nothing like hearing more on this podcast than you saying that a boy.
Sorry.
I do like it. But I thought it was going to be out.
Oh, look who's waiting to join.
Oh,
By the way,
no.
we just cracked 500 concurrent viewers, by the way. And now we're down below. We're at 495. Get there. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Kendall Rogers.
Man, you got, hey, I tell you what, I was tuning in a second ago. You guys look a little nervous. Come on now.
You know what, man? I'm tweeting that you're here now.
I'm not talking about the coaching search.
Do you want these ice cubes out, Matt?
No.
Would you like them to pick them up?
Okay. Thank you. Sorry.
You're welcome.
Kendall, what you think, bro?
About this game? You know what? I'm actually
Coaching search. Who's going to get it?
Don't want to say that right now.
They're definitely LSU's definitely not done scoring in this game. I think that's the consensus here.
No, Kendall,
Yeah.
what I would like to know about this game is how many outs do you think Summers has in?
That's a good question.
That's a really good question. 3, 4? I don't know.
That's what it says statistically. I'm not going to act like I watch Oregon play every week, but it doesn't seem like he's like a 9-out guy. Like, it's not like they're going to cops.
Yeah.
Here.
I'll tell you what, man. I have not watched Oregon a lot this year. I've seen him a few times. But, man, that Aaron Zavala kid for them is a good-looking player. He'll probably be a second-round pick in the draft.
I wish he would have not played today.
Taking the day off, got a little rest.
Yeah. Well, look, it's a gorgeous day in Oregon. The temperature's in the mid-60s. Go hike or something.
Perfect day for a kayak ride.
Yes, Oregon is the only place I've ever been. I went to the Corvallis Regional a few years ago. This is not the one LSU was in, but the year they had it was like the worst regional ever, other than the Austin Regional I went to this past weekend. But it was like Yale, Nebraska, and like Holy Cross or something, and it was brutal. But I mean, it was like 50 or 49 degrees on the Friday night game in the middle of June.
Jeez. There you go. Here's Summers. Yeah.
That's what I thought he would do. We'll see.
I mean, for a 9-out save, I'm not buying it. Who else they have behind him? Kendall, you know?
I did not look at the box score last night. Who did they use? Let me look actually. See who they used last night.
He's got, this is his 20th appearance. He's thrown 24 innings. So, 3 or 4 outs. But he'll go the whole way if he's pitching good, but it'll be uncharted waters.
Damn. I felt really good. I felt really good after Bianco's homer. Was not expecting it. Was definitely not.
Matt, is there any way Milazzo could get on base here?
Yes.
How?
He can poke one through the right side.
Mm.
That's his only shot. He'll go the other way, but he can do it. By the way, I'd like to clarify that I didn't say he will do it. I just said that he can do it. Maybe he gets hit by maybe catcher's interference. Catcher's interference.
That's probably your best bet.
Just drop the
Oh.
bat straight down.
A little high on that one.
I mean, how's the ump gonna convict him if he really just drops the bat straight down? Son, you weren't trying to hit the ball. How do you know I'm hitting 150? I was really trying to hit it.
Wow.
Ooh. Dang, that was close.
Yeah, that I will say that home plate umpire has been
A
pretty
little
good.
out. It was a little out, but it was close.
Yeah.
It's impressive to be able to watch that. Oh, look, he's got his mask on and everything under there.
Where are you headed next week, Kendall?
I don't know yet. I'm gonna figure it out.
The 3-2 count here. Hey Kendall, I heard Dusty Baker is going to be the next coach at LSU. Can you confirm?
I cannot confirm or deny really because I don't know.
Okay.
I will say my man Paul Pollard asked up there, does LSU have a coach locked up? They do not, but the horse is outside of the stable. I think it's going to go down by Thursday. That's my prediction.
You think Thursday they'll have a coach?
Alex, no.
He worked a full count?
Unless they go on a super run, they decide just to hold off, which I would totally get. Well, this is who you want up.
Yeah. Chances he throws him anything to hit. Well, that'd have been a nice one to swing at.
College baseball's Mike Trout. I mean, I love Dylan Cruz, but let's go now.
I've been shouting that one down for 6 months, Kendall. Just
Jeez, what's wrong with that?
College baseball's Mike Trout.
Although I did say the other day on Twitter that I thought as a freshman offensively he was better than Bregman or LeMahieu.
Yeah.
Better than Bregman as a freshman, huh?
I think
He's more Bregman-esque for me than LeMahieu. Like physically.
I don't even remember LeMahieu's freshman year
I don't either.
at all.
Well, I was in school, so I went to every game, which helps me with that.
I say that as if I remember it like it was yesterday. I still have to ask myself who won like the College World Series like 12 years ago.
I remember.
12 years ago, that would have been
LSU.
Yeah. I just threw that number out there. I could have told you who it was 12 years ago.
God.
He struck out.
Oh, you guys are ahead of me tonight. I was ahead of you guys last time.
Matt's way ahead of me.
All right, I'm going to stop reaction.
But he's going to get to hit again, I think.
Can I just go ahead and say that I'm not a fan of these Oregon uniforms?
Have you been watching it all? Because that's been a huge topic of conversation.
I actually didn't mind the one yesterday. I don't know. I feel like these are kind of rough.
By the way, Kendall, I don't know if you met Joey Painich, Kendall Rogers. Joey was
1997 LSU baseball, huh?
yeah, man, 96, 97, indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
What's up, Kendall?
How's it going? You're quiet, man. Are you nervous over there?
No, when you came on, I listened to you, man.
Well, unlike Patrick, if you DM me, I'll respond to you. Where's Patrick at? Why isn't he on here tonight?
He was for a minute, and then he left.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The chat's mad at him because his frogs are what got us through the last 2 games. He's got chirping frogs outside.
So Kendall,
Rally frogs.
I've done a companion show for the entire regional, like every LSU game, the entire game.
Your
And
wife must really love you.
She's standing right here.
She must really love you.
She's very understanding. Yes.
So I'm gonna remind you of this next time you get aggravated with me. Remember all those guys how great I was?
Yeah. I think
of
great.
course.
Boy.
Very understanding.
Oh, there you
go.
At least you're here. If you were away doing this, like at work, I would not be near it.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
But you're here and I'm not by myself.
Let's go. Let's go. Odds here, we get a little Trey Morgan inside out, and then a Dugas 3-run bomb. Or is it Dugas?
He's due for a gap. Sorry.
Go ahead. No, you're good, bro.
I was just saying he's due for a gapper.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been rolling over all ground balls a second short. I feel like he's going to drive one here.
Somebody up there was talking about Arkansas, NC State. I think that's going to be a really good series. I don't think Arkansas's offense is really quick on all cylinders this weekend. And NC State can really hit. They've actually got 3 really solid starters. I think that's going to be a really good series.
Kendall, you think Arkansas has enough pitching to win in Omaha?
Thing about Arkansas is they can if they can win the first game, then you can bring Cops back the next game and then bring him back again because you're getting a day off.
Yeah.
So
they have to play out of the winner's bracket.
They have to, yeah. They're not coming out of the loser's bracket. Ooh. I know swinging for the fences there is your calling card there, Trey. So now I'm ahead of you guys, I guess.
You got a little no, I'm not spoiling.
Oh.
I'm trying to be diplomatic here.
Ooh, I thought he had the angle on that. That pitcher, you can tell was nervous when I hit.
DFW Gooner. What are your Omaha picks?
Well, I can tell you, unfortunately, I had Florida getting Omaha. Good call.
How about that, bro?
Ooh.
Clearly, he can't coach at all. Lost a home.
Yeah, he's clearly.
He sucks. Kendall, where did DBU and the Columbia Regional play their supers?
It's a great question. If DBU wins and ODU wins, my hunch is they would play in Greenville because ECU would be in Nashville, so that ballpark would be open. And since ODU is the higher seed, you would go to the park the closest to the higher seed.
Wow, that's crazy.
I know. Well, I think if Virginia wins, though, I think they'll play it in Fort Worth.
Bro, there's no chance they could just say, hey, this was a bad idea. You can play at your park.
That makes too much sense.
Hey, I'm gonna bounce. Enjoyed it.
All right, Joe
Let
Pod.
y'all have it. It's past my bedtime.
I hear you, bro. Have a good night, man.
I mean, I'm gonna watch it. Just probably watch in bed. So
I don't blame you, bro.
Change it up. I'm superstitious, so maybe we can come back.
All right, bro.
See y'all.
Have a good night, man. Later.
And just throw a couple bagels here. Cruz is guaranteed to hit with a runner on.
I like the guy here who said that he would take the LSU Unis coach over Kevin O'Sullivan.
Oh, bro. Do you know how many times I've had to answer this question over the last 2 days?
I mean, I have so much respect for those guys, but let's get real here. Come on.
They don't get it, bro. Like, that's like hiring Jerry Faust to be the coach at Notre Dame. How did that work out? That was a 1970s football coaching reference. I don't know if you
Yeah,
know.
I actually wasn't real sure what you're talking about.
Sorry. So Notre Dame hired Jerry Faust was like a super successful football coach, high school football coach, and
Yeah.
Notre Dame hired him to be their head football coach like in the 70s. And it was a disaster, as you might imagine.
I'm pretty sure. I want to say Texas A&M hired a high school football coach in like the early '80s,
Yeah.
which ultimately led to the Jackie Sherrill era.
Yeah. Faust was
Wasn't Fred Akers at Texas a high school coach, or was he on Royal staff? I don't know.
Ryan Dunn said, Kendall, who's on your teams I hate list?
Everyone.
Clearly you hate everybody.
Well, you know what? I actually do not hate Paul. Like, it's impossible to hate Paul right now.
Hold it. Hold it.
Oh. Oh boy.
I had no idea.
We're
what
about to
you
give
were
Hunt a
saying.
heart attack over here.
Hold it. And then we hit it. And I was like, all right, well, that's really deep. Is he trying to hold it over the wall? Like,
No, I'm saying, like, I wanted the park to hold it.
At least we didn't have a situation like the Southern Jackson State game where he caught the ball and fell into the bullpen.
Kendall, I would venture to guess you haven't gotten enough swag in your college baseball coverage.
That was pretty. Actually, you know what? I don't want to take too much off this game, but I was actually at the game when Texas Southern beat Rice.
Oh,
They're the top national seed and lost to Texas Southern.
God.
That was important to us. Because that put Rice in the losers bracket that sent either A&M or Baylor to us during the smoke years, whichever one it was.
Yeah. Yeah, it was the year that Lane Messape was the Friday starter.
Yep. Well, when I was in college, I just graduated in 2009 when LSU was about to win the national championship. My first assignment for the local news station, Channel 9, was to go to the SWAC tournament to cover it in Baton Rouge. And I pulled up with our news reporter, Jacques Doucet, and we pulled up, and Southern was playing in about 25 minutes. And Roger Cador was in the parking lot in full uniform grilling pork steaks.
So I actually have it's not, my story isn't that good, but I've got a similar one. I went to, this is back when in my college days, long time ago. And at that time, St. Houston State had a coach named John Skeeters, like old school guy.
Got it. That's it. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Bro.
Nice.
Don't fuck around. Bro.
So that John Skeeters guy, he's like a really old coach. So he wasn't very good. But I'm walking in the game. They're playing like Texas A&M on like a Tuesday. So it's like a Huntsville game in midweek. So I'm like, I'm going to drive over there and watch this. So I pull up and look the third inning. And at that time, they didn't play in like this really nice ballpark they play in now. They played in some little cruddy like city park. I'll walk up to the curb to go in the stadium, and he's sitting there in full uniform on the curb. And I'm like, wait a second. They just like announced a hitter. Like, why are you out here sitting on the curb? I asked him that. He's like, oh, I got thrown out. So he's sitting on the curb, like just drinking like a Coke after he just got thrown out of the game. So this, by the way, the SWAC tournament has been postponed before because of a shootout in the neighborhood. That happened. I'm trying to think of where that happened. I want to say was it Mobile a few years ago? Maybe. I don't know.
It's
Sorry. Derek, I'm sorry.
Roger told Sharif Ishak, who worked at the station, Sharif was covering one of their series in like April. It's like, Roger, I mean, that's a tough loss for your guys. You know, what do you think? He goes,
Yeah.
oh, Sharif, you know, nothing matters till the conference tournament. Like, I hope we win, but maybe not.
Y'all missed. Coogan told an epic skip story yesterday. So it was Terrio. I'm sorry, it was Terrio on Saturday. So Southern beat LSU at the box in, I want to say it was 01. And Kador goes to Skip and asks if they can have the bats, have LSU bats, because they need the bats. And so Skip goes, hey, boys, bring him your bats. They need him, you see. You're not using them anyway. All right.
Oh man.
Ooh. All right. Come on, Gavin. I would love to see that. Would love to see LSU get another shot at Tennessee.
We got some work to do.
I know. That series just left a bad taste in my mouth. But for the rain delay, they should have won the second game, and then the 7-inning third game right after blowing a lead in the ninth. And Chad Dallas is a really good pitcher, but he's not an overpowering guy. Like they could win that series if they get a shot. Like, I would never ever tell you that LSU could win a series against Arkansas and Fayetteville, or against Vanderbilt and Nashville, or basically any other national seed.
The thing that's kind of weird about that is, like, if they go to Knoxville, as weird as it sounds, like LSU is playing with house money. Like, nobody's going to think they're going to win other than like a few LSU fans. So it's house money.
You
We're
remember
already
that?
playing with house money by that logic.
Do what?
We're already playing with house money by that logic, which I don't disagree with.
Yeah. I mean, I think this kind of tournament, they're probably a little bit more nervous because, like, I think people kind of expect them to win this to an extent, but, like, I don't think a lot of people are going to expect them to win that super. But I mean, if you think back at that series, I mean, that series was one run every single game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Jaden Hill was the first game one run. Jaden Hill got down in that game.
LSU came back though.
But it was again. It's a completely different team because Hill was still pitching. Just I would love to see that again.
Well, yeah. Tennessee is better too, but
yeah, they're really good. They're fun to watch. Oof.
They were
hacked there. I know a lot of people don't like it. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I kind of like the swagger they play with. I think it's great.
I love it, and I love the fact
it's cool
that you know, and Kendall, you live in this world where people are like, you know, not that many people care about college baseball. Who really? Tennessee was terrible for a bunch of years, and then they got good. Did you see that stadium this weekend?
It was wild, man. It was a party.
Dude, the walk-off homer was awesome. The kid firing the fucking helmet to center field was awesome.
Tony went up in the stands when they won it yesterday. Could you imagine the coach going up in the stands like, you know,
I heard LSU
last summer or something?
I heard LSU was going to hire him.
Yeah, not happening.
No, I heard it. I heard that was happening.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
All right, we're up to 28 pitches.
Let me see if I can get what's his season high?
I mean, it's clear both coaches had a strategy for the end, and neither one was
Oh, you sound like a
fail
robot.
proof. They were going to go to Summers for extended. So
Whoa, stay.
There you go.
LFG. Give me some frogs. Everybody watching right now, I want frogs in the fucking chat. Give me frogs right now.
Everyone but me.
You missed this. Coogan yesterday was with us and he was watching outside. And when the game first started, I was like, Cougar, I think you got some feedback, like got an audio channel open. He goes, no scone. He goes, I got bullfrogs all over my yard. I was like, oh, okay. And dude, it got louder and louder. All right, Bianco. So everyone started saying rally frog, like rally possum.
when I was covering LSU, Paul would safety this.
There's no shot he said, well, he's of course with Drew Bianco ain't safety squeezing right now. Whoever thought we'd say that?
He would have done that in 13 through 15.
God, that was a yak. Let's go. Just get the ball to the outfield, bro. Just get the ball to the outfield. We got a new game with Marceau and Fontenot in the queue. Come on.
Is Beloso on deck?
Yes. You let him hit? I mean, who else do you, but if you don't, who else do you get? You gonna bring in one of the freshmen?
No.
I mean, I'm letting him hit. He fucking crushed the ball last time. He's hit it right at the
Well,
first face.
I'll tell you this. Bianco and Beloso's heart rates will be slow for these two at bats, if nothing else.
Yeah. Come on. Dude, maybe he'll spike one and go to the backstop again with this cat.
Well, I'm all about it.
Clear the mechanism. Dude, Stephen Wall said, Zach said, bring in Gio. Oh, almost had a guy hit a home run on one leg. I don't think
No,
Gio.
not a home run, like 40 home runs.
That was crazy, bro. Damn it.
The great thing about Tim Elko is every one of his home runs, it looks like a Kurt Gibson trot because he can hardly walk.
All right.
No velo on that. I'd be curious what the velo was on that one. It looked like 93, 94.
Come on, Cade.
Just surprise everybody here and throw down a bunt.
Second and third with nobody out. You've got to get this fucking run home. You've got to tie the game here. Cannot let this asshole off the hook. Come on, Cade.
The infield's back.
Oh, they're in.
I don't think they are.
Corners are in.
Oh, the corners are in, but yeah, the middle's way back.
Kind of looks locked in. I think I'm going to say gapper, right center.
I love where your head's at.
I love where the count's at.
Yeah. Beloso did swing through a fastball. I was taking a bet though. Come on, Cade. Just get the ball in the outfield, bro. Just elevate one.
Is that a breaking ball?
Yeah.
Jesus.
2-0 breaking ball. How about that?
Shit. Damn. Safe. That's mean safe? That means safe?
He's safe.
Safe. Oh my God. That is.
I was trying not to blow it, y'all. My boy Cade.
Are we sure he's safe? We got a replay on this? You're ahead of me.
He's safe.
Oh my God. That's huge.
That sign, I was confused.
He's safe. Yeah, he's
Are
safe.
you sure?
Yeah, he's safe. I'm sure. I'll tell you this much.
Yeah, he's safe.
100%. They are not
Ooh.
overturning this based on any of the camera angles we've seen.
Did he touch the plate, though?
Yeah, he's in. Yeah, he's in.
Let's see this angle.
He's in.
Yeah, he touched the plate.
Oh, God bless you all.
They're reviewing it. I'm gonna go pee, but he's safe. And again, as I've said a million times during this weekend, college baseball isn't overturning shit because they have 3 fucking cameras on the field, none of them in high def with Zoom, and you can't see shit. So everything stands.
Hey, Kendall, I got a question for you.
What you got?
Does A&M have their coach? I'll leave it at that.
Yes.
That's what I was thinking.
Announcement in the next 36 hours, probably.
All right. This league is about to be just as spicy, if not more than it was.
No, no doubt. It's going to be fun. Oh,
Call confirmed. Paul loves the 1-out corner safety squeeze too. It's hard to defense. And you're ahead of me. Yep, there it was. God damn it. You can't show it on the pickoff. He's gonna try it.
This is risky.
It is.
Mm.
He's gonna try it. I mean, if the first baseman's gonna hold the runner, then it's there.
Newton, how do you feel about Thompson here?
He's gonna put a safety squeeze down. They're committed to it.
Fly ball. All wants to fly ball. Just
No,
see
you're
what's
not getting a safety squeeze.
going on. Huh?
You're getting a safety squeeze.
Fly ball.
Nope.
He's gonna fly
They've
ball.
already committed to it.
Fly ball to center. Great opportunity to remind the 615 people watching right now, by the way, that you should be subscribed to d1baseball.com.
You really should. If you aren't, that's bad.
And
I agree.
you should buy a roof from Hudco, and you should buy insurance from Hunt if you need business insurance. Because if you need like home or auto insurance, then you should go to Call Insurance Network of Louisiana.
Good job.
All right.
I think you got all of them in, didn't you?
Okay. There's plenty more to go. Just wait. All right.
Ooh.
Just get me ball in the air, bro. Just get me ball in the air to the outfield. Give me
He's
ball
going
to
to
the
safety
outfield.
squeeze. He's going to safety squeeze.
Hunt, are you high? Do you really believe he's going to safety squeeze?
Yes, I do. It's not me, it's Paul.
Dude, I feel like I've watched every game of the Maneri era, and I know what Paul's thinking, maybe more than what Paul knows Paul's thinking. I can't think he's going to fucking safety.
First and third, one out. From my time covering him, he did it 80%.
I can't tell you the last time they safety squeezed, huh?
He just squared twice.
Oh, it's
when you're in back.
Oh, sorry.
He's got a first baseman holding who won't leave.
They said he balked. He balked. Holy shit, he balked. He balked in the fucking run. Oh my God. He fucking balked in a run. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Holy
That's not an
shit.
ideal move.
He fucking balked him, dude. He balked in the run.
Everybody moves on a ball.
Look, that's why Paul Maneri is one of the best who ever coached.
Is it too late to rehire Paul?
What was that?
Explain this to me, please. Explain this. I don't understand.
Oh, he
If
balked.
LSU gets back to Omaha, he's keeping his job. They're telling Sully to go back to Gainesville.
So are you breaking news that O'Sullivan's getting the
No,
job?
I'm just saying. I'm just
Oh,
hypothetical.
Breaking news: Kendall Rogers. What?
All right, Matt, stop. Matt, last
What?
3 outs. Marso?
You got to focus.
I'm absolutely running Marceau back out there with Fontenot hot. 100%. I'm running Marceau back out there.
All right, I'm just asking. Kendall?
Landon, go get me 3 outs.
Kendall?
I go Fontenot.
But I'll tell you
Go with your closer.
I'll tell you what terrifies me, though, is the thought of needing Marceau to pitch on Friday.
The problem you run into is like with
We're
the
the
way he's
last.
pitching.
We're the last super. We're the last regional.
I
Put
think
us
they're
on
going to
fire.
bring. I think they're going to bring Marceau back out though, because if you take him out and put Fontenot in and he implodes, then like everybody's like, why the hell did you take Marceau out? I think he's going to start the inning with Marceau.
And Hunt, to your point, we said the same shit, if I'm not mistaken, in 2019. LSU Florida State should have been Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and it was Friday, even though the regional went long. Or what year was that? Was that 19?
Florida State was 19.
No. But the regional, I'm trying to remember the regional that year. Did the regional go to Monday?
No, Sunday night.
Who did they play? I don't remember.
I watched it in a St. Louis hotel room after
But
my buddy's bachelor party.
2019. Who did they play?
In the regional final.
Oregon State, wasn't it?
Oregon State?
Yeah.
No, that was the regional.
They did in 2012.
Yeah.
We like that. Smokes a double in the gut.
Sorry, I couldn't hold it, y'all. Was that
Nah,
Safford
I don't give a
running?
shit. I just want to win the ball game.
Who was Safford? Was Safford running for Beloso?
Yeah, Safford was running for Beloso.
Great decision, man.
Look, he went to Summers early, and it didn't work. Just the same way Maneri went to Edwards instead of Marceau or Fontenot, and that didn't work either. Now it's not over, but it's a tough line to walk in Monday of a regional.
No doubt. Hey, real quick, there's 625 people watching and 389 likes. I need everybody watching right now, if you've not yet hit the like button, to please hit the like button. That's a little thumbs up. If you're on mobile, X out of the live chat, hit the like button, tap the live chat again, and you'll see all the comments come back up.
I just did it for you.
And everyone go subscribe to D1 Baseball.
At a certain point, we get more viewers than people in the park.
No doubt.
Matt, you forgot to mention, where do you get your business insurance?
From Hunt Palmer.
Where do you get your roofing?
From Hudco Roofing. Hey, Kendall, is there a discount code for our audience only?
I don't have one for the audience only, but you can do bracket 21 and get 20% off an annual.
Hunt or Kendall, what you should say is absolutely, for this audience only, you should use bracket 21 and get 20% off.
There you go.
You see what we do for our audience here?
Yeah, look at it, man.
See what we just did? I just negotiated with Kendall on your behalf. How about that?
See?
Look, I get if you don't buy commercial insurance from me, but if you care about LSU's baseball team and don't subscribe to D1 Baseball for that,
for the love of God, subscribe to D1 Baseball.
Can't really help you that much. Between the Rogers Fit Etheridge squad, it's all you need.
Then we got Mike Rooney doing calisthenics on the squeeze place set over the weekend.
I did see that.
I would like to point out to you that when you said, would I take 6, I said I need 8, that I was kind of on the number.
I hope, 8's good.
That's true. John Bruder made a good point. Like, the tide turned in LSU's direction when I joined this.
Did what now?
The tide in this game turned in LSU's direction when I joined this.
That's right. You're right.
That's so true, Kendall. You can guess what, Kendall? Every game in Omaha and in the Super Regional, you're here for the entirety of it.
Yeah, that's going to be tough.
And that's because you love LSU and hate Mississippi State and Arkansas.
Of course.
Rally Frogs. Hey, Erica, they're letting Cruz hit.
Well, I'm not.
He skipped a whole bunch of people. They just ran him out there. They didn't tell anybody. Nope, I'm serious.
Erica, how was the celery?
What do you say?
Hunt said, how's the celery?
I ate that a while back, Hunt. Now I'm ordering the cutest rash guard ever for his birthday.
Guard?
It's a sweatshirt.
Oh.
Somebody just asked you to kidnap me. That's kind of weird.
Someone did point out that you're the anti-Cobble. I would like to point out that Michael Cobble came on and was here for one batter, and LSU gave up a 2-run homer. Kendall's here and LSU rallies from a rundown.
Oh man. He's like banned from your Zoom channel now.
No doubt. He's never coming back. Wow. Who was that just pointed that out? 50 pitches. Wesley Randall. 50 pitches in 2 innings. How about that? I can't believe he balked in the go-ahead run.
I can. I watched it. It was very good.
I know. I mean, I know. I believe I watched it. I see. But, like, how
Look at they're going to Font now.
I know. Let's get him ready.
Shit. The thing is, I know Marceau's going to throw it over the plate. I know he is.
Yeah.
Fontenot might not throw it over the plate.
Man, that was a laser beam.
He always has a laser beam. I just
No.
I'm just I would put Marceau back out there.
Yes. Marceau's going to start the inning.
No, he's not.
As long as Cobble post. Wait, is Cobble in here?
He was in here earlier.
But I know Fontenot's gonna. I know Marceau's gonna throw strikes. Fontenot could not.
Yeah, we're over 600 watching now. It's incredible. Thank y'all to everybody so much for watching, man. For real.
What time is it?
It's
12:03
a.m.
Exactly.
Does anybody want to know why Kevin O'Sullivan would take the LSU job? Because there are more people watching this YouTube stream at midnight than we're at the fucking Florida Regional.
There might be more LSU fans in Eugene, Oregon right now than there were Florida fans at the Gainesville Regional on Saturday.
That was really shocking to me to watch.
That was
on
bad.
Friday.
That was not a good look.
When they didn't invest it on the stadium. I got it because McKeithen was so terrible.
Oh, that place is freaking hot.
And you know what the word was? Well, if they didn't get stuck with nooners, I'm like, it didn't matter if it was 3 in the fucking morning. If LSU was playing a regional baseball game, there'd be 11,000 people there.
Please close this out and make my week better.
Who is it?
I got nothing.
It's fun. No, it's Marceau. It's Marceau.
Oh, I love it. I love it, Paul. I love it, Paul.
You gotta hang with the hot hand.
Try to tell you, bruh.
I'm really disliking the fact they don't have velo on the
Yeah, it's very bad.
little square up there.
And they have it in the park.
Yeah, maybe it's like broken or something.
No, I had the Oregon radio guy on my show today. They're play-by-play.
Oh, I thought I was gonna hit him.
They said it's on the it flashes on the scoreboard. I have no idea why we're not getting it on this broadcast.
I love that Fontenot's ready.
That was a gift. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, Marshall's only at 17 pitches, man. Like, I am worried about this.
No, he's good.
He's fine.
How many did he throw on Friday?
101.
100.
He's good.
I don't mean to bring up a bad memory for A&M folks, Kendall, but is LSU's win in College Station the last road regional win LSU's had?
Yes, 100%.
It's got to be.
89.
100%. I know that.
Oh, really? Wow.
It's got to be.
Ooh,
I mean, they
God.
host it every year under Skip because the
It was
whole.
like no, it was 89.
Yeah.
It was no,
The
it was
the last LSU team to advance in a road tournament was 89.
Yeah.
I mean they lost super regionals on the road.
Yeah.
They haven't won a super regional on the road.
I'm trying to think.
They lost to Rice.
I'm trying to think back if there is a team with a better record not to get to Omaha. I think that 8 team that year went 58-6. 2 of their losses were in that region.
No, there's not one. It's the team that LSU beat, the Oregon State team that LSU beat in 17 was 56-4. But
yeah,
no one's
that was
better than
insane.
that.
A&M had 4 losses until LSU beat them twice. They had 4 losses all year, and then LSU beat them twice in one day.
A little out. The poor kid behind the plate in the LSU jersey is about to pass out from nervousness.
Have y'all seen the dude who looks like he's gone now? There was a guy who looked like he might have been on crack cocaine standing right behind the NCAA sign right there. I love it. Like, this is the track team, right? The LSU track team is in Eugene, aren't they? Like, that's the track team.
Yeah.
That went to the game. This is so good.
Ooh. That's a hit. There's a rope.
I love the look in Landon's eyes. We're going to win this game.
Damn it, Doty. Come on. Fuck.
We're going to win this game.
I know, but fuck. Come on, man. Get your body in front of the damn ball, knock it down, and make a throw. Did they rule out an error or a hit? They gave him a single.
Yeah, that's about right. I figured they would. 4-6-3 right here.
I'm for it.
I'll take an F8.
So stupid. They're saying it was E5. I'm looking at it right here. They said they gave him a single.
Good pitch. It was right there as a strike. Barely. It was a strike.
Kendall, how do you take anyone but Vanderbilt with rocker and ladder? How does anyone think that they're going to get beat?
Because they've been beaten.
Well, people have beaten them. I've watched a lot of good LSU teams, and that top 2 makes me quiver.
Yeah, they're really good. That was a good pitch right there. They're really good. I mean, the key with them is get their pitch count up and try to get in that bullpen. And teams have done a nice job of getting their pitch counts up. What Rocker in the SEC tournament, I think, threw like 83 pitches or something in 3 innings, and he was out of the game against Arkansas.
Yeah.
So.
I just think they're going to win it.
You think Vanderbilt?
Yeah. I do think you were totally right on Nebraska, who I would have never watched play a pitch, but I did watch them play 18 innings and thought that was a good team.
Yeah, they're tough as nails, man. We all saw that Arkansas finish coming from a mile away, though.
No doubt.
No, well, I mean, everyone did, but
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking somebody's going to hit a bomb here. I don't know who it's going to be, but somebody is.
I don't mind walking him.
I do.
He's their
It's a big donkey boy.
That's their cleanup hitter. I'm okay putting him on the base.
This is my best pitcher. Get him out.
I get it. But I'm definitely not going to leave anything over the plate he could crush and tie this game. Fine with me.
He hit him?
No. 3-2.
All right. Well, I'm behind y'all. I'm throwing a slider here, 100%. He's got a great slide.
Oh boy.
All right, it's fine. I don't care about that guy at third. Fine.
You go get him?
I would not.
I would.
Who do you have left? Put in.
Fontenay.
And I don't know what his velocity is on the fastball.
This is the right call. Go get him.
All right, he's got him.
Where's Paul just going to tell him
I don't think this is a pitching change because he asked him how many more visits he has.
this is not a pitching change? Wow.
If his fastball is 90, 91, I trust him.
Doty fucked this up, man.
Come on, Landon. I've understood everything Paul has done this entire game. Friday, I didn't.
Yeah.
Monday, I do.
Tell you what, Marceau's looking through that fence like he wants the ball.
Play Madfit just
a little low.
Late. Come on. All right.
Ooh.
Don't worry about him. And Morgan makes another catch in foul territory.
Yeah, every time he catches a ball like that, like I'm like, oh my goodness.
Bro. It's so unnecessary.
Yeah.
But he does it 5 times a game. Anyway.
All right, I trust Landon here more than Fontenot. I want to leave Landon in.
Bro, this is the 6 hole. I mean, just get the 6 hole out. That's it.
I just want to be on the record for when I go on the radio on Friday and have to listen.
And not on my show, because you don't come on my show anymore.
I'll come on your show tomorrow if you want.
No, you don't ever come on my show anymore.
Okay.
You're so man. All the time. I invite him on, invite him to host when I'm not there, and he tells me no. He hosts everybody else's show, but he won't host my show when I'm gone. Now I'm looking at a fan, looking at a ceiling fan.
I'm not doing very well right now, and I don't want to be on YouTube.
All right, Hunt. Have a breath, bro. Landon's all right. 0-1, we're good.
Ooh, good pitch.
Don't hold your reaction in. Just tell me what you think.
No,
We can't lose unless he gets a homer. Just unload for the YouTube viewers. I'm just going to say.
Even if he gets a homer, we still get the bat.
I know. So just do whatever you want to do.
Get a homer. I'd just like to point out that I love baseball, especially college baseball in June.
This is great, isn't it?
And every asshole that said LSU didn't deserve to be in the tournament, eat shit.
I'm trying to think of like how I survived last year with no postseason. I've never enjoyed anxiety so much in my life. What's that? Stanford UC Irvine in the 7th inning right now. That's out. That's a good call. It was out. Oh, come on, people. That was out. It's a big pitch right here.
Surely he could just chop it on the end.
Ooh. Oh, boy.
Fucking make a play. That's fucking bullshit.
That's baseball, Jacques. You could hit a ball 390 feet, it'll be an out. You could hit a little 2-footer and then it'll be a base hit. But that's baseball. Marcy.
It's gonna come down to making a play on an infield dribbler. You watch.
Sam Nowitzki. Thank you, Jesus. God, that was a delayed call. Oh. Thought I was ready.
Our man Paul calling for a suicide squeeze here. Wouldn't that be something?
There it is. Sorry.
Don't be if it's right.
Yeah. It's a strike.
That's not what I wanted.
That was a strike. I'm actually been okay with this tone play umpire. Like the balls that he's calling off the plate or like balls, they're off the plate.
Yeah, he's been consistent.
It's a tight zone though. It's a tight zone. He's not giving the corners at all.
The next two pitches better not be close. That's good.
I like how Matt gets up out of his chair on all these pitches now and like runs off.
Look, I'm not doing very well right now.
I'm trying not to blow it for everybody.
No, just blow it for me. Just give it to me. Give it to the YouTube viewers. I'll see what happens. But this cannot be close. That's got to be a win.
No.
Sorry.
Foul ball.
I thought that was going to be a winner.
That was like a very obvious foul ball. See, he's just trying to trick it. Now he's just trying to give you freaking heart palpitations.
They're coming.
I legit thought it was a swing and miss.
Well, it wasn't. Come on, Landon. Don't throw it close.
It's 0-2, bro. He ain't throwing anything close.
Nothing close.
Nope.
I would hate to send these Oregon fans home knowing that they didn't really care at all, and who cares? Come on, Landon.
Yeah!
Oh, the Tigers. We're coming in Knoxville. We're coming in Knoxville. We're coming. And you know what? We're going to win this Super Bowl. We're going to win it.
I'm telling you, like, I am so fucking pumped to watch this rematch. I cannot even fucking tell you how pumped I am to watch this rematch. Like, this is the one series this year where I look back and I go, that should have been different. LSU was not good enough to beat State. They were not good enough. They were not good enough to beat Vanderbilt. They were not good enough to beat Arkansas. The one series this year that should have been different was the fucking Tennessee series. I'm so pumped they get. And by the way, Paul bemoaning Tennessee fans being mean. They are going to chew this fucking team up on like for 3 straight days. It is going to be epic to watch that.
Are you guys for sure on the 1989 stacks? I was going to tweet that out, but I don't want someone to tell me that I'm wrong.
No, because LSU hosted every other year under Skip, and the only years they've traveled under Paul were 2018 and 2010, and they lost to UCLA in 2010, and they lost to Oregon State in 2018.
LSU's never advanced.
They have never advanced. Absolutely, and like even in Super, like the first year Supers was 99. They lost at Bama. 01 they lost Supers at Tulane. 02 they lost Supers at Rice. I mean, they've never. This is the first time since '89 for sure. Like a 100% for sure.
All right, I'm counting on you.
I am 100% for sure. Except for that, I'm kidding.
All right. I got to get to sleep.
Good.
I can't, but.
By the way, for the 644 people watching, please hit the thumbs up. Also,
I'm out.
Buy insurance from Hunt Palmer if you need commercial insurance. Buy commercial insurance from Hunt Palmer. And everyone subscribe to D1 Baseball. You kidding me? Kendall Rogers just hung out with us for an hour. He's like Adam Schefter of college baseball. You fucking kidding me? And he just hung out with us.
You know what, dude? I'll tell you what. I'll make a promise. I will join you at least for a little bit for one of the Tennessee games this weekend. Let's do it. Let's do it. Y'all have a good night. Be safe out there.
All right. Y'all go subscribe to D1 Baseball. You freaking kidding me? What was the code again? Bracket 21? I think Kendall left. Damn it. I think he said the code was bracket 21. All right, he left. I'm still here though. Who wants to? We'll find out later when they announce the TV schedule. Who wants to still hang out? 592 watching. I had a cup of coffee and 2 whiskeys. I'm ready to go all night. Good. I'm up. Going scone after dark. Are you kidding me? Sure. I'm in. No, you didn't. I did it 2 nights ago.
I did the last 2 nights for sure.
Hmm.
Yeah, because last.
Oh yeah, because last night you were like, I'll do them because you have to work. Yeah. Yeah, no. So good. Are you kidding me? Awesome. Ask Erica, how about that? Will Burton, Storm DeWitt, Keegan Hayes, Arthur Blanchard, Jimbo Gravois, Painich, John David Mathern, David Hawes, Joe Delmonico. The companion show turned the season around. I love it. You know what? For everybody who said this team isn't good, they don't deserve to be in the postseason, they'll be embarrassed. This is why you play in June. This is why you play baseball in June. This is why you want LSU playing baseball in June. It's more fun. It's way more fun with your team in it. Are you kidding me? This is freaking awesome. You just watched something happen that hadn't happened since 1989. LSU advanced in a postseason tournament, not in Alec Box Stadium. Incredible. Incredible. Drew Bianco, player of the game, 2 for 4, 2-run homer. Yeah, probably not. Oh, so good. So good. 502 still hanging on. What do y'all want to talk about? Fire away. Ask me something or just post whatever you want. Hit the like button. 546 likes. I fucking love it. Everybody hit a like if you haven't done it yet. Please, 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 please. Please, please, if you're watching and you've not yet hit the thumbs up, please hit the thumbs up. Thank you. Please do that. And subscribe to the channel. If you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe to the channel. It's massive, massively helpful. New streak for the companion show. John Melanson is going to hang out. Well, maybe we'll carry this straight into morning scone. I'll just stay up all night. Do you know what my day is like tomorrow? It's brutal. I got meetings galore. I got to somehow prep a show, despite the fact that I got a bajillion meetings for like a bajillion hours tomorrow. I've got an 11 o'clock meeting, a noon meeting, and my noon meeting is noon to 4 that I have to leave early to start my show. So my show has to be done, prepped at 11 a.m. That never happens. I'm just going to have a ton of caffeine. Rally Frog shirts. I love it, Stephen Walzak. Print them. Blaze Calandro III. What up, Blaze?
Did you have any prep for your show tomorrow? It's just this.
No.
They would have lost.
Well, if they had lost, then it kind of becomes the season recap, the postmortem. Who do you want to be the coach? I guess I could get like a Tennessee guy on tomorrow, start previewing the Super Regional. I could probably get Ben McDonald on because he called this whole series. So I get Ben. Look at Paul smiling. I love it, dude. Good for him, man. Good for him. That's awesome. Good for him, bro. Good for him. Huge. My week would have been so much less fun without that. That's why we love sports. Damn right. Ruben Delarry, what up? How is this team in contention for CWS? How? Because, Ruben, the same fucking thing I've been telling y'all for 2 months, which is shit happens in baseball. Teams are allowed to get better. And could you imagine a scenario where Marceau wins a game and you get in a winner's break? Yes, because it's baseball, man. Like in 2008, Fresno was literally the last team in the field that won the damn national championship. It's baseball. This is where you don't. It's not Toledo against Alabama in football, which 100 times out of 100 Alabama is going to win. It's why you play the game. It's why postseason baseball is amazing. Now, Keegan asked a good question. Starter game 1 in Knoxville. I hope like hell. I'm be dead serious right now. Hope like hell that LSU and Tennessee is a Saturday, Sunday, Monday Super Regional. LSU needs the extra day. Cross country travel and played on a Monday. So like they're gonna fly home tomorrow. Like I can't imagine they're flying home tonight. They're gonna fly home tomorrow. They'll sleep tonight, fly home tomorrow. It's Tuesday. You cannot possibly have them fly home tomorrow and then leave Wednesday for Knoxville to play Friday. So they could practice Thursday and play Friday. There's no way they're playing Friday. They got to play Saturday. They've got to play Saturday. And yes, that gives Tennessee an extra day of rest. I don't care, but they've got to play Saturday, Sunday, Monday. That has to be a Saturday. The NCAA cannot screw them like that. It's got to be a Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Because look, even if you go Saturday, so Labus pitched Sunday, which means he wouldn't even have a full week. And Marceau, I mean, but man, I guess you made that bed, you know. You threw him, but he was awesome. Good for him. I mean, you could throw Labus, you could throw game one, you could throw Labus, you could throw Hilliard. Honestly, though, Labus, considering how he was after the last time he threw 100+ pitches, I wouldn't want to run him out there on short rest, because from Sunday to Friday, I mean, this has to be a Saturday, Sunday, Monday. It's got to be. Joe Delmonico having Kendall on his school. Kendall's great, man, for real, y'all. Like, I don't know if everybody knows like a ton, but like Kendall really is like, he's like Adam Schefter of college baseball. He's the guy that every coach, every play, like they all talk to him, they know him, they respect him. Does an awesome job. Like he's been very kind to AFR over the years, like coming on the show, and it's really cool of him to jump on here. So for sure. Matthias should throw Hilliard, but Hilliard threw tonight, man. So Hilliard threw 60 on Saturday. He threw an inning tonight. I mean, I guess you could throw him on Friday, but I mean, I'm gonna tell you all this though. I'm dead serious. Y'all have heard me say it. You're gonna hear me say it a bunch between now and Tuesday, or now and Friday, whenever the regional is. This Tennessee team is a very good team. I'm not telling you I think LSU is gonna win the series, but I hated that fucking Tennessee series earlier this year. Like, they lost the first game 3-1. Chad Dallas was the Friday guy, is the Friday guy for Tennessee, and he's a good SEC Friday guy, but he's not Kumar Rocker, Jack Leiter. He's not Christian McLeod. Like, he's not Doug Nikhazy. He's not an All-American caliber guy. He's just a really good Friday pitcher, but you can hit that guy. And then LSU had game 2 of that series won. They had it won, and then it got delayed because of rain. They restarted the 9th inning. Then on Sunday, LSU blew the lead. And then after being shell-shocked, blowing that lead, they have to come back and play a 7-inning game, and they lost. And I'm just – LSU can beat that team. LSU can beat Tennessee. They cannot beat Arkansas 2 out of 3. They cannot beat Vanderbilt 2 out of 3. They cannot beat Arizona 2 out of 3. They cannot beat Texas 2 out of 3. They can beat Tennessee 2 out of 3. You're saying there's a chance? Yes, I am. I'm telling you, I'm not saying they will. LSU can beat Tennessee. Yes, they can. They can beat Tennessee. Cortland, how much better does it get for a Tuesday topic on sports radio? Hey, man, I'll tell you this much. Every year, my hope for baseball is get me as deep into June as you can get me, because somewhere along the way, I'm going to take vacation. And man, by the middle of July, you got SEC Media Days. That last week in July, the Saints report for training camp. First week in August, LSU reports. It's like, if baseball can get me to the end of June, I'm good, golden. So yeah, loving this. Let's see, Rouge Joker. Thanks for all the companion shows this week. So cool, you got it, man. Thank you for watching. It's got 445 people watching. It's incredible. It's incredible, y'all. But for real, man, like, the way y'all could legit help is, like, I'm serious. Go subscribe to Kendall's D1 Baseball, d1baseball.com. He said bracket 21 is the code. Go subscribe. Like, him coming on here is a cool thing, but it like allows him to promote his site, which is a subscription site. It's cheap, but to subscribe, but like, that helps tremendously. If if you're a business and you need commercial insurance, call him Palmer, man. Like, he's a great dude. He's reputable and awesome and hung out here the whole night. And I mean, if you run a business and you have, let him shop it for you. Maybe he can help, maybe he can't, but let him shop it for you, you know? And of course, Hudco, man, love to come do a roof for you. Ask E-Rock, will she be bringing the landline on vacation?
No.
When can Coleman pitch again? Let's see, Coleman through yesterday. Same, but Coleman's not going to start. You know, you can get him out of the bullpen on Friday, if you need him on Friday. Storm, who were the two people that hit the thumbs down? Trolls, I ain't worried about them. Explain the balk. So if you, all right, I can actually explain this for you. I don't know if y'all can see me or if you care to know this specifically, but I'll kind of do that for a second. So if you're pitching and all right, let's say I'm a right-handed pitcher, because I actually did pitch. Not that was my fault. All right. So he was a lefty, so he's facing first base. So his move, if you cross your lead leg over your back leg, you have to come to the plate. And if you make a move toward home, you have to come to the plate. His move, he crossed this leg and then did a soft toss this way. He 100%, we'll go watch him. When he's set, looking at the base, looking at home, he does this. And he crosses this leg over this leg and went to first. 100% a balk. It was a great call. Oh, sorry. Government taco. Shout out Jay Dakota. Sorry. 100% a balk. Great call. Can't believe he balked in the tying run. How much can an AD lobby for a Saturday start? Great question. I really honestly don't know that. Does Kendall know who's going to be the next coach? I think a lot of us do. I'm drunk and I can predict the future. LSU wins the coronavirus. William Hans, I love it. John David, Matt, favorite Boudin. Boudin, I'm just whatever. Boudin's good. Don't love it. Don't hate it. Just a good. I mean, I'll eat it if it's there for sure, but I'm not like, oh, I gotta have Boudin. What's that place in Central that's really good that has Boudin that everybody talks about? Lee's, something Lee's in Central, right? Jerry Lee's, is that right in Central? Let's see. Who's A&M's next coach? Schlossnagel from TCU. Perfect ending to pop off Warren Morris Day. So true. It's past midnight, so it's June 8th. So true. Connor O'Neill, Chad Dallas, or Landon Marceau. Marceau will have a longer pro career. Book it. Jerry Lee's, that is it. Thought so. Dude, Hunt texted me. Fuck yeah, I'm so pumped. All caps. Summers, what a balk. I mean, bum. Huh. I'm going to bed. Let's go and talk to you in the morning. All right, Brian. Good to see y'all, man. Be safe. All right, we might be done too. What was the code again? Bracket 21. Bracket 21. Bracket 21. All right, y'all. Man, thanks so much for watching, everybody. So good. Still got 415 people. I hate to like sign off. We still have 415 people watching. We're all reveling.
They may have fallen asleep.
Do you want me to go streak? Maybe I can go streaking.
No.
Through the quad to the quad to the gymnasium. We're going streaking. Caleb Carter, what's the score? It's over, Caleb. The Chiefs won. What? Brandon LeBlanc, do you like the current lineup? Yeah, I do. I mean, if Gio's healthy, I need Gio in there. Dude's hitting over 300. He plays a dynamite center field. I need Gio in the lineup if he's healthy. Merrick III, thank you, E-Rock, for letting Matt do this. Erica, thank you for letting me do this. Thank you for letting me do this, Erica. Thank you. That's funny. Erica.
People.
Erica. Snoop-a-loop. Frogs got it done. I'm so fired up. Maybe for, what about, see, now I'm trying to think, like, for the first game of the Super Regional, maybe I'll get like our whiskey and wine kit, multiple cameras. We'll do the show from outside. I'll actually invite like people over to Casa de Scone for the game. I don't know, man.
Saturday night?
I don't know yet. Friday or Saturday. But we have dinner Saturday, don't we? Depends on how the game is.
Okay, I mean, you can last for 4 hours.
Could be a day game.
Huh?
Could be a day game.
Before 3 o'clock? Can I play before 3?
They could. If they get an early game.
They're gonna have an early game?
They could, yeah. They could.
Wow.
We'll see. Gonna be weird playing in front of more than 50 opposing fans. Huh? John Boudreaux, even late for me on the West Coast. Thanks, Erica, and go Tigers.
You're welcome.
Scott Rills, cancel dinner.
Yeah.
Thomas Lamont, damn, y'all still here? Damn right. Julio Guzman. All right. Is this the lowest seed LSU has ever been in one regional tournament? Got to be close, right? Yeah. So, I mean, we talked about it a bit ago. The last time, the only time that LSU has advanced in a postseason tournament on the road was 1989 when the Tigers went to College Station and beat Texas A&M. It's 89, right? Not 87? That's 89. E-Rock is a saint.
Oh, you're lovely.
Cameron Kent, Matt, don't screw this up. We need the companion show. All right, we're done. I'm going to go now. I'm going to go to bed. Well, actually, I got to do Drew's meds and 43. Should I just stay up?
I mean, I'm not going to the bath until you're done. If I go in there and
Oh, we'll go take a bath.
No, because if he wakes up, then what?
I'll go get him. All right, we're done. Oh, we're done. How about that attendance to the companion show? Awesome. Robert Bosch, Joel Sanchez, Harold Denton, Stuart Angers. Good night, y'all. Good night, good night, good night, good night. All right, we're out. Doug Ashton, what's up, man? Has a third seed made it to Super. Hell yeah, bro. I mean, in 2008, Fresno State was a 4 seed. They won the national championship. So yeah, man. Yep. All right, y'all. I'm out for real. Y'all have a great night. Thank you a million to everybody who watched. That was a ton of fun. We'll do it again next time out. Let's keep it going. Peace, y'all. Bye, Roof. Okay.